This Lake TV Sports Game of the Week is brought to you by Burger Smokehouse in California, Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia, Hollylift Boat Lifts in Sunrise Beach, JJ Twigs in Osage Beach and Lake Ozarks, Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Lurie, Serdike Yamaha in Osage Beach, Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills, The Funky Buffalo in Camdenton, Quick Car Wash Detail Lube in Osage Beach, Yacht Club Power Sports in Osage Beach, and Ozark Yacht Club in Lake Ozark. Now the pregame show brought to you by Burger Smokehouse in California. Here's Will and Matt.
William Holtz here with Lake TV Sports, and as a special segment of our Burger Smokehouse pregame show, I'm joined by the owner and the founder of Accelerate Magazine, Sean Cooper. Sean, thanks for joining us, man.
William, thanks for having me. I appreciate being here.
Absolutely, man. This is a very, very cool magazine. For those of you that don't know exactly what it is, Sean, hold up, show the viewers the magazine here. You see the awesome cover. Sean, what exactly is Accelerate?
Accelerate Magazine is a health and wellness magazine geared towards athletics. Got a lot of doctors' articles in here basically promoting nutrition, health and wellness, and just getting out there to the community.
Okay, so you cover 4 schools, high school athletics. You know, what 4 schools do you guys cover?
Right now what we're covering is Versailles, Camdenton, School of the Osage, and Eldon.
Eldon, right. Okay, so you do all sports. You see the cover here. You got some cover models from all 4 schools right there. Inside these magazines, I understand that you can, let's open one up and look at it. I mean, you can see right here, you got articles with doctors in here. You know, you've got some really cool feature pictures, some stories, awesome sponsors. You got schedules, rosters, etc. There you see Eldon football. So this stuff is classy, top of the line. Where can we find Accelerate Magazine if we want to pick up a copy?
All the magazines are actually being promoted at the schools. The schools, what we're doing is we're donating the magazine free of charge to the schools. The booster clubs are actually promoting the magazine, and they're keeping all the actual profits from the magazine sales. So all 4 schools have them. We also are going to be in the community starting next week. Hy-Vee, Orchlands, AT&T stores, and a few retail stores out there in the area.
Very cool. So what exactly fueled you and maybe motivated you to start Accelerate? I know this isn't your first venture with high school athletics. Tell us a little bit about your story.
Well, William, you know, my passion's always been athletics, you know, playing growing up, went to college, played some sports. And when I actually got done, I actually started a kids center here in Lake of the Ozarks about 5 years ago. And it was about health and wellness. We brought kids in and we worked them out, trained them, put them through a nutrition program, and just really got kind of excited about helping kids in the community. My voice is a little off. I ended up getting stage 4 cancer and had to shut the center down. The idea behind the magazine is kind of developed about 4 years ago, and we wanted to go out there and reach out to the community and promote athletics and, you know, all these athletes that are doing great things on and off the field.
Fantastic. So Accelerate Magazine, don't miss your opportunity, and this isn't the only issue. This is going to come out, what, 3 or 4 times a year?
Yes, sir. We're actually going to put this out. First edition just hit the streets last Friday. This is our fall edition. We'll have a winter edition, a spring edition, and then a summer edition. I'm probably most excited about the summer edition because it's going to focus on all the littles. I call them the littles, all the traveling teams in and around our community.
Fantastic. So don't miss your copy of Accelerate Magazine. You can get it. That was Sean Cooper joining us here at Lake TV Sports. We'll be back after this.
Welcome to Burger Smokehouse. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Burger Smokehouse invites everyone to come and visit our unique visitor center. See all the amazing museum-quality displays highlighting the seasons of the Ozarks and learn about meat curing and the history of Burger Smokehouse. Peruse our factory country store where we offer the largest selection of cured and smoked meats found anywhere. While you're here, grab a smoked meat sandwich and enjoy our video tour in the Good Old Days Theater to see how we produce our famous products. Our 4-generation family business has combined time-tested curing traditions with modern meat processing innovations to become the largest specialty cured and smoked meat processor in the nation. Burger Smokehouse is nestled deep in the rolling Ozark Hills near California, Missouri, just 20 miles north of Eldon on Highway 87. We're just a short drive from anywhere in the lake area. Just follow the road signs to Burger Smokehouse. You can find our products in grocery stores throughout the lake area. Visit our website at smokehouse.com. Burger Smokehouse, your trusted provider of cured and smoked meat since 1952.
Back here on Lake TV, right here tonight, we got the Osage Indians and the Moberly Spartans, and both teams have young, athletic, but big quarterbacks, and they're both our spotlight player of the game tonight. For Osage, you have the sophomore, Zach Wheeler. He's got to fill big shoes of Austin Riley. Mr. Wheeler standing 6'4", 180 pounds, and he can wing the ball. This is our J.J. Twiggs Pizza and Barbecue spotlight player. You look at the kid right there, an impressive young man. And number 14, he's a good signal caller, but the nice thing about him is not only can he move with his feet, he's got a big arm, and he does not mind throwing it down the field. So it should be a heavy dose of mix and match with the pass and the rush tonight for Coach Johnson's Osage Indians. And then on the other side of the ball for Moberly, you've got a young man you'd like to talk about, Matt.
Yeah, we've got Drake Davidson. He's a junior out of Moberly. He sits at about 6'2", 180 pounds. Really is the centerpiece of this Moberly offense. Last week he threw for over 200 yards. Also rushed for 18 attempts as well. So he is the big highlight for that Moberly offense. So they're going to go with him. They like to control the ball on the ground. They run the ball, use the ground game to control the clock, and then try to avoid the big plays this week. Last week they gave a lot of big plays, 4 touchdown scores of over 35 yards. So really a lot of big plays, kind of beat them last week. So look for them to try to limit those big plays tonight.
Yeah, and Davidson, he's a solid player. Like you said, he threw for over 200 yards. He had 2 touchdowns, and then he had another 65 yards on the ground where he found himself rushing for another score. So he accounted for 3 touchdowns on offense. The only downside when you talk about a young man and his decision-making, he threw 3 interceptions, and those are mistakes you'd like to cut back. Had a chance to talk with the first-year coach for Moberly, and I'll tell you what, it's been an interesting time for Chad McDowell takes over, and he's a football guy. He's been head coach before, and just recently took a couple years off to help with a family farm, and now he's back in it bigger and bigger than ever as the head coach of Moberly, and he's excited about what this young team has in store for him. And he said the community, it's good for his wife, it's good for his 3 kids. He's got young kids, and he's really excited to be back at it because his passion is football. He said he loves to teach, he loves to coach, and his motto for this team is to get better each week, but not just on the football field, but as men. He wants to see good guys doing good things in the community. So you tip your cap to a guy like that, and you wish these kids nothing but success, and they're going to look to get their first win against a hungry team coached by Devin Johnson. He's in his 2nd season at the helm as the head coach of Moberly. He came over all the way from Hallsville, and a good first year he had, 10-3. We talked about it. The Osage Indians made it all the way to the state quarterfinals before falling in that game to the Monette Cubs, and a game that really Osage had an opportunity to stick with all the way and make it to the semifinals, but they weren't able to. But you get a feeling here in Osage with these young guys, they're going to get an opportunity to start in their sophomore and junior season, and it's only going to be huge success in the future for this program, and we're very, very excited about the opportunity to have tonight's game. And this is your Burger Smokehouse pregame show. We'll be right back to wrap this up on Lake TV.
Your vehicle, it's part of who you are. It's your partner in weekday traffic and your passport to weekend fun. It's your sometimes office and your all-the-time concert hall. For all your vehicle is to you, isn't it time you did something for it too? Introducing the Quick Car Monthly Unlimited Wash Club. For only $20 a month, wash your car as often as you want. Enjoy significant savings and never worry if it's going to rain or not. Join the Wash Club today. Quick Car. Quick, easy, and professional every time.
Do you love Camdenton Laker football? Well, so does the Funky Buffalo, and that's why they're extending their hours following every Camdenton Lakers home game this football season to throw an official Camdenton Laker post-game party. Join them for food, games, and more starting this Friday following the Hillcrest at Camden.
Follow this sign to a lakeside dining experience. It's the Lakeside Cafe, Ozark Yacht Club's secret to breakfast, brunch, and lunch on the lake. Come by car and sample our made-from-scratch omelets, pancakes, or French toast. Come by boat for a lunch of summer salads or your choice of a sub sandwich. Savor the day with your favorite drink out on our patio or deck. Ozark Yacht Club's Lakeside Cafe. Look for the OYC sign on Bagnell Dam Boulevard. Carry out and boatside delivery available.
J.J. Twiggs. Pizza and Pub.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizzas, our fall off the bone ribs, combo platter, and our lunch buffet until 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, games, antler chandeliers, and it's truly the place where friends and family meet for good times and great food. For a taste of Lake nightlife, step into Risky's, relax, meet new friends, and take advantage of happy hour with 2-for-1 drinks from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Don't forget our live music Thursday starting at 6 or karaoke Friday and Saturdays. Try JJ Twigs at Deerberg's in Osage Beach. Place your order at our express kitchen for fast carryout or patio dining, or enjoy full table service. Enjoy a cold drink upstairs at our Lakeview Terrace with a breathtaking view of Lake of the Ozarks. JJ Twigs for family fun, lake nightlife, and a fantastic view of Lake of the Ozarks.
Back here on Lake TV, and it is just a few minutes away from kickoff. We're the Osage Indians home opener 2015, and it's our second broadcast already of the 2015 football season. And just as it always does, Matt, we get started here in the early going, and before you know it, we're at playoffs. But it's nice to be early and have so much football left to be played, especially for a team that accomplished so much a year ago. We touched on it here a little bit ago, and I'm excited to see what young kid for Osage is going to step up and seize the opportunity here at the varsity level, because you know these guys got in a little bit last year, had opportunities in some of the games early on when Osage really stretched that lead, got big leads over their opponents, and these guys got a chance, but it doesn't have the same feel as your name is the one that's in that starting rotation. You know, you see it on the depth chart, you see it in the newspaper, you know, the next week or the week before, whatever it would be. So these guys are antsy, they're excited, and I would imagine their first home game as a starter, that they probably got a lot going through their head.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity for this Osage team to one, get their first victory under their belt. They started off 0-1, but look for them to take advantage of this beautiful evening we have here in Osage Beach, Missouri. The rain kind of cleared out. We've got a great skyline view here, and yeah, I'm ready for some football.
Hey, Matt, another guy just to kind of say, keep an eye out for is that Boulware kid, that wide receiver for Moberly, number 88. He's going to start at wide receiver. He had a big week last week, and for being a wide receiver, he's 5'6", so you know he has to be quick. He had 4 catches for 95 yards a week ago and a long 65-yard touchdown. So a big week for him, and we'll look to see if the quarterback doesn't try to get him involved early and often. And then you also have an impressive tailback here for Moberly that got a lot of carries a week ago. And Moberly really wants to do the good job getting the ball to Logan Johnson. He had 18 carries a week ago. He had about 75 yards, and he didn't have a touchdown, and his long was only 15, so it wasn't like those numbers are bloated. He just got a lot of carries and averaged right about 4.5 yards. And we'll see if Osage, who's undersized up front on defense and on the offensive side of the ball, they'll see if they can't control that point of attack. What Osage does have working in their favor is their speed and athleticism. They're undersized compared to Moberly, but they're quicker. And I'll tell you what, Osage has done a nice job the last couple years at winning the battle at the point of attack. And we'll see if these coaches don't have these young guys ready to go. So just about 5.5 minutes here from kickoff. We've got exciting action all around the area. Versailles, after getting that exciting win in the opener, they're going to play host to Fulton at home tonight. You know, Camdenton is at home once again. They've got a big game at home as well. And Callie's going to look to get in the win column. So around the lake area, lots of ball games going on. The only team not in action tonight is Eldon. They're going to play tomorrow afternoon at Hogan Prep. That game's set for 2 o'clock, and you can hear that on our friends KS95, 95.1 FM. And they've got the Versailles-Fulton game, and that ball game taking place from Audrey J. Walton Sports Complex right there in Versailles, Missouri. So without further ado, we've got football in just a minute. This is your Burger Smokehouse pregame show. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to Burger's Smokehouse. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Burger's Smokehouse invites everyone to come and visit our unique visitor center. See all the amazing museum quality displays highlighting the seasons of the Ozarks, and learn about meat curing and the history of Burger's Smokehouse. Peruse our factory country store, where we offer the largest selection of cured and smoked meats found anywhere. While you're here, grab a smoked meat sandwich and enjoy our video tour in the Good Old Days Theater to see how we produce our famous products. Our 4-generation family business has combined time-tested curing traditions with modern meat processing innovations to become the largest specialty cured and smoked meat processor in the nation. Burger Smokehouse is nestled deep in the rolling Ozark Hills near California, Missouri, just 20 miles north of Eldon on Highway 87. We're just a short drive from anywhere in the lake area. Just follow the road signs to Burger's Smokehouse. You can find our products in grocery stores throughout the lake area. Visit our website at smokehouse.com. Burger Smokehouse, your trusted provider of cured and smoked meat since 1952.
This Lake TV Sports Game of the Week is brought to you by Burger Smokehouse in California, Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia, Hollylift Boat Lifts in Sunrise Beach, JJ Twigs in Osage Beach and Lake Ozarks, Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Lurie, Serdike Yamaha in Osage Beach, Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills, The Funky Buffalo in Camdenton, Quick Car Wash Detail Lube in Osage Beach, Yacht Club Power Sports in Osage Beach, and Ozark Yacht Club in Lake Ozark.
Back here on the Burger Smokehouse pregame show, 3 minutes away from kickoff. Two winless teams ready to get themselves a big W. Friday Night Lights, and we're on Lake TV, excited to bring you live football. It's the Moberly Spartans traveling here to Osage to take on the Osage Indians, and we have these starters for you. You see the Osage Indians there on the near sidelines, and also across the way you see Moberly rather. Saw that blue, had me thinking Pinto blue. And starting for Moberly, who you got, Matty?
Well, on offense, we've got number 12 quarterback Drake Davidson. In the backfield, we've got number 7 John Hyman. The tight end, number 85 Calvin Davis. We've got a wide receiver Colton Hess, number 84. Wide receiver 88 Ryan Bolware. And the offensive line at right tackle, we got number big 77 Jess Brownfield, the senior. Right guard Skylar Everts, number 51. At center, Chad France. Left guard, we've got Jonathan Chapman, and left tackle, Denzel Hess.
Starting on the defensive side of the ball for them, who you got over there, Matty?
Well, we've got, at defensive end, we've got Kyle Guthrie, the nose guard, Jonathan Chapman, defensive end, Jess Brownfield. The weak side linebacker is Calvin Davis, middle linebacker, Brandon Cooper. Strong side, Ben Hyman. In the backfield, they've got Alec Bates, Joshua Watson, cornerback Ryan Bolware, strong safety Alec Dayton, and free safety John Hyman.
Yeah, and then for the Osage Indians on the other side of the ball, starting offensively, you got to start with the quarterback, big old Zach Wheeler. He's going to be handing the ball off to Brandon Pierce, as well as a slew of other Indian ball carriers, leading the way at fullback Max Dreyer, at tight end C.J. Myers, and then at wide receiver, both players returned from a year ago, Russell Williams, Jason Edwards at wide receivers, and then across the offensive line, you got big old Chaz Kemp, the big-time left tackle. At left guard, Jacob Mason. At center, Landon Vossman. At right guard, Ian Schomburg. At right tackle, Matt Halsell. And then defensively, for the Indians at nose guard, David Warmth. At tackle, Matt Halsell and Jacob Mason. Both guys going to go both sides of the ball, as well as your inside linebackers, Chase Kemp and Max Dreyer. Outside linebacker, Dylan Riley, the younger brother of Austin Riley. He sees reps at backup quarterback as well. C.J. Meyer also at linebacker. And then in the secondary, you got Brandon Pierce and Ian Riley. And then playing the safety position, you got Jason Edwards and Russell Williams. And Russell Williams is a hard-nosed hitter. He came on strong last year. Coach Johnson really excited about the progression of this young man in the offseason, and is very excited to see what Mr. Williams has in store for the home opener tonight.
Well, the Indians won the toss. They deferred to the second half, so Moberly's going to start here on offense, and we'll be right back here on Lake TV for a kickoff. Stay with us.
It's a new look,
a new location,
but the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home
and discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family-owned, Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia.
Tell you what, for those of you just joining us, we had a technical difficulty. Opening kickoff, fumbled on the play. Osage recovers, and they're going to start this ball game 1st and 10 at the Moberly 35-yard line. And if you're Coach Devin Johnson and you wanted to get off to a quick start, it doesn't get much quicker than this. 1st and 10 Indians out of the shotgun. Big quarterback at the helm. Indians crowd making some noise. It's Wheeler out of the shotgun. He'll give off, that's Pierce. He'll be bottled up in the backfield. Big number 45, Dreyer rather, the ball carrier for the Indians. That's going to go for a loss. So 2nd and 11 now. Wheeler in the backfield, remaining back there with him is Dreyer. Dreyer in tailback, Pierce. He's going to give it to Pierce into the front line, and nothing doing. And Matt, the thing that worries me for the Indians is that front line we talked about, that point of attack. They're so undersized, they're going to have to be big. And when I say big, I mean bigger than your body allows you to be. Got to play big, and you got to hit hard and hope to develop a gap or two here for your offense. So 3rd down and 10 now. Wheeler out of the shotgun. Ball hits the turf. He tries to pick it up now, fumbles it around, and that is picked up. Very fortunate for the Indians. One of the receivers came back. Ball kicked around before being recovered right there. And that's Jason Edwards on the recovery. So nice job by Edwards, and that's going to bring up 4th down from the 38-yard line. 4th and 13 with 10:40 left in the ball game, or in the first quarter. Punt situation now. Looks like Edwards will do the punting. He's at midfield. And Boulware back to receive now for Moberly. Here's the kick. Edwards gets it away. Boulware goes over towards the sideline. Good kick. Out of bounds at about the 23-yard line, and that's where Moberly will get their first offensive possession. 1st and 10 from the 23. We're going to remain right here as Moberly gets over. The defense there for the Spartans able to hold Osage after that special teams miscue, Matt. I'll tell you what, very fortunate is Moberly that their defense was able to make a stand and give their offense another opportunity after coughing it up deep in your own den.
It was a great job by the defense picking up that fumble recovery and getting a 3 and out.
Out of the shotgun. Now here's the handoff, and a couple of tacklers. I believe that's Kemp in there. Making the stop right there. Big number 51 for the Indians. Chaz Kemp, the big dog, had an excellent season 1 year ago. Dreyer also in on the stop. Davidson now in the backfield. Hyman joins him. Davidson looks to pass, now steps up. He's being flushed. Looks to get the ball into the flat, in and out of the hands of big tight end Davis, and then able to haul that in. So 3rd and 11 now for Moberly. A nice job by the Indians to get pressure in the face of the quarterback and force an errant throw.
Yeah, just what I was about to say. Good job by the front line, getting pressure, making Davidson make a quick decision and underthrew it just a little bit.
So 3rd down and 11 now. Moberly playing on the road under new first-year head coach Chad McDowell here, looking to start quick on the road. 3rd and 11. Out of the shotgun, Davidson. He gives it off to Hyman. Hyman outside now. Has a little room, but not enough. He's got just a couple of yards ahead, up to about the 26-yard line. That'll bring up a 4th down for Moberly. A nice job by the Indians defense to answer right after Moberly's defense comes up with a big 3 and out.
Yeah, great job by Russell Williams, just kind of sitting in that hole waiting for the running back to come to him and then making a solid tackle.
Yeah, Matt, good point. Russell Williams, a kid we're looking to see big things from here in the 2015 season. And nice play on 3rd down, giving his team an opportunity to get the ball back now. That's an impressive punt, high end over end. Fielded there by Edwards, and 2 of the guys from Moberly take each other out. Now Edwards back inside across midfield, and nice return all the way up to the 47-yard line of Moberly. So for the 2nd consecutive possession, Osage going to start inside of Moberly territory here as they get it after the nice punt return from Jason Edwards.
After that first 3 and out, look for the Indians offense to try to put a little something together here, starting at the Moberly's 47-yard line.
So 8:50 left here in this first quarter of play. Osage, 3 wide receivers, bottom of your screen. Here's the give, and right into the face of a couple of guys. Pierce unable to get anything going. He loses a couple.
That was a good job by the Moberly backfield, number 34.
Alec Bates on the stop, man.
Alec Bates getting into the backfield really quick and putting a big hit on the running back.
Yeah, he did so. Now 2nd and 11 upcoming. Looking to pass, and in the slot had Edwards, but I don't know if just a miscommunication right there between Wheeler and Edwards. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 11 at the 48-yard line.
You're kind of looking for a quick little hit there, almost like a little quick running play, just a quick pass. Didn't come together for him, though.
Well, it was a zone defense right there by Moberly and just trying to find the opening, and they almost did. Now here's the give to the up man, the fullback for Osage. He has just a couple. We're going to give him 2 yards. up to about the 46. That's drier in there. And once again, Osage finds themselves in a punt situation. So 3 series into the ballgame, we've yet to have a first down. And this is already our 3rd punt situation. And we're just under 4 minutes of ballgame off the clock. So tell you what, nice job by both defenses thus far.
Yeah, look for Bulwer here to try and make something happen on a return. Look
very high, end over end, and out of bounds. I'd say inside the 20. We'll see where they mark it. The far side officials, you see the camera work right there by Emily Ruffy. Nice job across the way, and he marks it off at about the 23-yard line. That's where Moberly takes over. We'll be right back after this on Lake TV.
Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie is a hometown favorite and has been since 1989. With generous portions, favorable pricing, and a familiar staff that treats you like family, going to Chances Are is a no-brainer. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Come in on the weekends for the prime rib and all-you-can-eat shrimp. And on Saturday night, year-round, they feature live music with some of the area's hottest bands. And if you stay out too late on the weekend and need that late breakfast fix the next morning, come enjoy our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet until noon on Saturdays and 1 on Sundays. Off Highway 5 in Laurie, come find out what makes us so special and...
If you're here once,
chances are you'll be back! Mention this Chances Are commercial on Lake TV and receive $2 off the appetizer of your choice.
Back here on Lake TV, and you did miss a 2-yard carry by Hyman, the ball carrier from Moberly, on first down. So 2nd and 8 with 7:20 left in the first quarter. Davidson back in the backfield now, takes a snap, looks up, steps up, he'll tuck and run. He's got some good room across the 35, inside, all the way across the 40 up to the 41-yard line before being taken down there. So that's a good play on the play, about 18 yards right there on the carry, and that's good for a first down.
Yeah, the Indians defense is going to have to keep an eye on Davidson. He likes to tuck and run. We talked about it earlier in the pregame show. 18 attempts last week.
So after the first down, inside of 7 minutes to play, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's the hand. No, looking the read option, and that's quarterback keeping the ball. Davidson, but rustled to the turf. Nice play by the defender of Osage after a 2-yard gain. And guess who? That's number 51, Kemp. The ball stopper right there after a 2-yard gain. So 2nd and 8 with 6:30 left in the first quarter. Davidson now out of the shotgun. Like the read option of play go. He's going to throw a quick strike. He's got his receiver in stride across the 40 inside down near the 37-yard line. Nice job looking for number 31, Folks, the tight end, backup tight end who plays behind Davis Jr. He's a little smaller than Davis as Folks stands in at 6 foot, 165 pounds. But a nice quick strike, and that's good for 23 yards on the strike. That's going to bring up another first down after consecutive first downs for Moberly. I like the way Davidson stands in there and delivers that ball. Here's the give now. Hyman across the middle. No, it's quarterback keeping it. Davidson across the way, and that's 3 consecutive first downs. He's near the 26-yard line, and that's good for first down yardage once again. And here's Moberly, the Spartans' momentum, and they're moving the football.
Yeah, the Moberly offense really goes with Davidson. He's had a couple of carries, a nice completion. So a good drive here put together by the Moberly offense.
First down and 10. 5:30 left in the first quarter. Davidson now the snap. He's going to look to his left, now over the middle. Right back to Folks across the 10-yard line, inside the 10. That's going to be the 4th consecutive first down. That's going to bring up first down and goal for Moberly at the 10-yard line of Osage. Jason Edwards had the stop. And look at Moberly here driving the football all the way down to the 10-yard line.
He's got the first down and goal from the 10-yard line.
Some pressure now. Davidson going to be wrestled down for the sack in the backfield. Nice job right there by Jacob Mason, the junior, with the sack in the backfield. And that's going to bring up second down and goal from the 13-yard line.
Brings up a second down and goal from the 13-yard line.
Davidson now out of the shotgun. He's going to hand to the running back, and he's going to run into a slew of Indians, just a yard on the play. Staying home are the Indians defenders, and Logan Johnson unable to get anything going. That's going to bring up third down and goal from the 11-yard line.
This is a big opportunity here for this Indian defense to keep the scoreboard, keep them out of the end zone.
Yeah, no doubt, Matt. That would be huge for the Indians after all those first downs consecutively if the Indians defense can hold them. 3rd and 12, 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Davidson out of the shotgun. Now he's going to step up and throw. No, he's flushed out of the pocket now. He's going to tuck. He's going to keep it and taken down from behind after a short gain. That's Halsell, Matt Halsell, with the tackle inside the 10-yard line after the 2-yard scamper by quarterback Davidson, and that's going to bring up a 4th down and goal. Nice job by the Indians defense.
Yeah, doing a good job. They looked a little shaky here in this drive, gave up some big plays, but trying to stand tall for this red zone defense.
Now here's a big play right here, Matt. 4th and goal from the 8. Are they going to try a field goal? It doesn't look like it. They keep their offense out on the field. 4 wide receivers, 3 top of your screen, 1 bottom of your screen. Quarterback Davidson with Logan in the backfield. He's going to throw. Steps up, looks across the middle, overthrows his target. He was looking for number 5, Cooper, and that ball falls harmlessly to the turf. That's going to be a turnover on downs as the Indian defense steps up, and they'll take over first down from their own 8-yard line.
Yeah, great job by Kemp, number 51, just kind of sitting there in the middle of the field, just guarding that goal line. Did a good job to get a hand up and throw off the pass.
So we're going to give you a commercial break. We'll be right back. You're watching Indian football on LakeTV.
Your vehicle, it's part of who you are. It's your partner in weekday traffic and your passport to weekend fun. It's your sometimes office and your all-the-time concert hall. For all your vehicle is to you, isn't it time you did something for it too? Introducing the Quick Car Monthly Unlimited Wash Club. For only $20 a month, wash your car as often as you want. Enjoy significant savings and never worry if it's going to rain or not. Join the Wash Club today. Quick Car, quick, easy, and professional every time.
And we're back on Lake TV. I'm William Holtz, joined by Matt Wamser. And that was really our first legitimate scoring opportunity of the ball game. Osage doing their job on defense, getting the stop after Moberly marches 77 yards, actually just about 70 yards, as that drive did stop right inside the 8-yard line. They were unable to punch it home. And I like the play call on 4th down, the quick pass, but just unable to connect with his receiver was quarterback Davidson. And like we touched on now, Osage an opportunity to get back out there on offense and try to get something positive going, because offensively Osage yet to get a first down. They've only had 2 series, but you like to think at this point in time we can move the chains a couple of times, we meaning the Indians, and get something going.
Yeah, they're really going to need to get out of their own end zone.
And speaking of which, here goes quarterback outside. He's got some good yardage across the 20 up to the 22-yard line. And right on cue, speaking of a positive situation, quarterback Zach Wheeler tucks and runs all the way up to the 26-yard line. That's good for 18 yards, actually 23-yard line. We're going to give him 15, and that's the Indians' first down of the ball game. 3-minute mark now, right here in the first quarter. Wheeler under center. He's going to give it off to fullback. He's got some good yardage. Another Indian first down on the play. That's good for about 11 yards on the carry, and you got to love what you're seeing now for Indians as Dreyer gets the carry up to about the 34-yard line. Well, that'll bring up first down and 10. Out of the shotgun is Wheeler, 3 wide receivers. Bottom of your screen, he's going to hand it off to his running back. That's Pierce. Tries to get outside. He's got a couple yards. He'll be shaken down just shy of the 40-yard line. In on the stop for Moberly, that's number 24, Ben Hyman, the tailback, doing it on both sides of the football.
Yeah, great job by Hyman, just sticking with the play. Was able to catch him from behind, so not giving up on the football and trying to make his tackle.
Yeah, but for the Indians, 3rd straight positive play. Go right back to it now. Inside give, you're looking for Pierce once again. He's got about 2 up to about the 41-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 now for Osage. Dreyer maybe with the carry in on that one, actually. So 3rd down and 3, 2:03 left in the first quarter of play. Wheeler out of the shotgun. Dreyer in the backfield with him. And we got a legal procedure on the Indians. That's miscommunication right there. That backs it up to a 3rd and 8. And that's a big difference, Matt. what you call on 3rd and 3 is not necessarily the same kind of play you're going to call when it's 3rd and 8. So that penalty's a big one right there. Backs them up 3rd and 8, and by no means out of manageable situation, I mean yardage-wise here on 3rd and 8, but if I'm the head coach, I certainly like my chances with a 3rd and 3 opposed to a 3rd and 8.
Yeah, the offense was just getting rolling. That was their first stutter step there with their first penalty of the football game.
So we're inside of 2 minutes to play here in this first quarter. You're watching exclusive Osage Indian football on the LakeTV network. Wheeler now throws inside. He's got Edwards across the 45 up to the 47-yard line. That's good for 11 yards and an Indian first down here with 1:37 remaining. The Indians move the chains on 3rd down, and that's their 3rd first down conversion of this drive already. Quick moving Osage Indian team. Under center's Wheeler. He's going to give it up to Pierce. Pierce has got some room outside now. Stutter steps, but nice tackle right there by Boulware. We talked about it. The little junior standing 5'6". He squares up and takes Pierce down after the impressive 8-yard gain, and it's now 2nd and 2 for the Indians.
Yeah, Pierce did a really good job there, breaking the first tackle and even fighting through a bit of that second one to pick up 8 yards.
Yeah, Boulware for being 5'6", impressive to hang on for dear life. Trying to give it right back to him, and Pierce now a full head of steam all the way up to about the 37-yard line. That's good for 8 yards, another Indian first down. So I like the trend here for both teams. Moberly had an impressive drive that stalled on downs inside the goal line, and now you got the Indians after the stoppage going all the way back. They've got it inside the 40-yard line of Moberly. Wheeler now trying to draw the Moberly defense off sides to no avail. Now he'll look to the sideline to get a new signal from Coach Johnson. He's got it now. Wheeler relaying the message. First down and 10. We're inside a minute to play. The give to Pierce. Nice stutter in there. He's across the 30, down to about the 36-yard line. The ball's on the ground, and it looked like he was down, but the referees did not blow the whistle. The beanbag hit the turf, so this is a live football. And I'll tell you what, it's Moberly football, and Coach Johnson none too happy right there. Rightfully so. And it's Brownfield with the recovery. Big-time play for his team. We talked about it. You know, Indians start to march, and it almost looked like Pierce was down on the play, but not in great position was the referee. And I'll tell you, ball's going to be Moberly, and that's our first actual turnover of the ball game. So with 35.5 seconds, Moberly takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Davidson, the give to Hyman. Full head of steam, cuts inside, stutter steps before being dragged down there across the 30 up to the 31. And that's actually Thompson on the carry, and Halsell with the stop for the Indians. That'll bring up 2nd down and 6. And we may not see another play here in this first quarter, and I don't believe that we will. So as this clock winds down, your recap of the first quarter. We're scoreless from Osage Indians High School. You're watching exclusive coverage of Indians football on LakeTV. And Moberly blows a timeout with 0.7 seconds left in the first quarter. The play clock wasn't an issue. I'm not sure what Moberly was thinking, unless they like that wind at their back. I can't really explain what's going through Chad McDowell's head right there to burn a timeout. I mean, the only thing I can think of, you've got 3. You're not thinking you'll need all 3 in the second quarter, but you just might. So we'll do a short commercial break. We'll be right back on LakeTV after this.
Follow this sign to a lakeside dining experience. It's the Lakeside Cafe, Ozark Yacht Club's secret to breakfast, brunch, and lunch on the lake. Come by car and sample our made-from-scratch omelets, pancakes, or French toast. Come by boat for a lunch of summer salads or your choice of a sub sandwich. Savor the day with your favorite drink out on our patio or deck. Ozark Yacht Club's Lakeside Cafe. Look for the OYC sign on Bagnell Dam Boulevard. Carry out and boatside delivery available.
Back here on LakeTV, and I'm still stumped, partner. No telling why Moberly takes that time out, but here is the last play of the first quarter. Davidson the give, and that's Boulware on the sweep outside now. He tries to get outside. He does. There's that speed we were talking about, and he's got a Moberly first down before being bulldozed out of bounds by an Indian defender, so Boulware gets the first down. It'll be Moberly football, 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line. Driving, you're watching exclusive coverage of Osage Indian football on Lake TV.
JJ Twigs, Pizza and Pub.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizzas, our fall off the bone ribs, combo platter, and our lunch buffet until 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, games, antler chandeliers, and it's truly the place where friends and family meet for good times and great food. For a taste of lake nightlife, step into Risky's, relax, meet new friends, and take advantage of happy hour with 2-for-1 drinks from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Don't forget our live music Thursday starting at 6 or karaoke Friday and Saturdays. Try JJ Twigs at Deerbergs in Osage Beach. Place your order at our express kitchen for fast carryout or patio dining, or enjoy full table service. Enjoy a cold drink upstairs at our Lakeview Terrace with a breathtaking view of Lake of the Ozarks. JJ Twigs for family fun, lake nightlife, and a fantastic view of Lake of the Ozarks.
Back here on Lake TV, where we switch ends, and Moberly now 1st and 10 with a fresh set of downs.
First down and 10 for Moberly at the 36-yard line.
And they're at the 38-yard line. Davidson out of the shotgun. Here's the quick give, and that's a running play, but holding on. Once again, I've been really impressed with what I've seen from Matt Halsell. He takes him down from behind. That's Logan Johnson, the ball carrier, and Halsell takes him down after about a 2-yard gain.
Pick up a 1, brings up a 2nd down and 9.
So from the 39-yard line, 11:30 left in this second quarter. We are scoreless, just waiting for something to happen here. We kind of thought we may have a defensive battle. I was kind of concerned. Here's the give now. Logan Thomas now has got a full head of steam, big-time yardage. We're going to give him 10 and a big-time first down for Moberly up to about the 49-yard line, and we'll move the chains. That's first down for Moberly, their 5th first down of this first half already.
It looks like Moberly's trying to get back into their game plan, try to ground and pound a little bit, control the clock, and get into the Indian side of the field here to put some points on the board.
To me, right now, what I like about this Moberly team is the discipline up front, assignment blocking. They've really dominated that point of attack, and it's allowed the ball carriers for, the Spartans to get a full head of steam and get up, and Logan Johnson doing a nice job getting some yardage, and they'll give it right back to him, and he'll shake off a few tackles, and now he'll drag a couple of guys across, and he's got about 5 yards on the first down carry, and that's Johnson once again. Edwards, the first Indian there on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 5 now.
Johnson doing a great job staying behind his blocks. Looks like they had a little bit of fumble there in the handoff, but he did a good job, keep his composure, collect the football, and pick up positive yards. So great job by Johnson.
Yeah, interesting thing here about this Indian venue, there's no seating across the field, just on our side, which is unique. Here's the quick give now to Johnson. Once again, he'll be taken down by a couple Indians at the point of attack, and that's going to be at the line of scrimmage, so no gain. That'll bring up 3rd down and 5 at the 10-minute mark. Matt, I like what Osage is doing, though, because even though you're giving up a couple of big plays, just like last week earlier in that ball game, you bend but you don't break. Camdenton found themselves in that situation a week ago in that ball game that was scoreless at this point in time before pulling away in a big way, winning that game over Hillcrest, 35-12. So you get a feeling here, if Osage can continue, to hold this high-power offense, to a bare minimum, hopefully they can't get a lead and run away from there. 3rd down and 5. Now we had a false start in the backfield. Yeah, almost went without being called before the official realized that's his responsibility. Blow the whistle, throw the flag, back him up to a 3rd and 10. We've only seen 2 penalties so far, 1 on each team, 1 for the legal procedure by the Indians in their last possession, and now returning the favor is Moberly. So through 15 minutes of play, just very minimal mistakes as far as penalties are concerned. Like the crowd you see, Matt, pretty solid turnout. I mean, not huge, but good amount of people here for the Indians.
Yeah, it's great to come out on a Friday night, get under the lights, and just, have some good family fun.
On 3rd and 10, they're going to run the ball and not fooling the Indians. And I'll tell you, just a couple of yards. That's Hyman across the midfield mark about to the 48-yard line, and that's still going to be 7 yards shy of a first down. So 4th and 7 now from the 48-yard line of Osage. And it looks like once again in the punt is number 7. Nice job punting the ball a week ago was John Hyman. He had 3 punts averaging about 35 yards a week ago. Edwards and Williams back to return the punt for Osage. The snap was low, handled by Hyman, the end-over-end kick, and fair caught right there. It was actually Pierce and Edwards back, but the Osage Indians have it 1st and 10 at the 19 with 8:34 left. So nice job by the Indians. That drive some positive yardage, but not enough to get it going, and they're going to get the ball back as their defense holds once again. So we've seen 5 first downs so far for Moberly, but Osage doing enough just to keep Moberly off the scoreboard, and Moberly's defense, the same can be said for them, as Osage also yet to score. Wheeler, the quick strike to Edwards, who's able to haul that one in right through the hands of Edwards, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, you talked about it earlier, partner, but both of these offenses being able to put a bit of a drive together, but just not being able to top it off and get those points on the board to bring their team out front. So let's look for one of these offenses to break free here at any moment.
Wheeler now the quick pass into the flat, and guess who on the impressive play knocking it up? That's Bolware. And I'll tell you what, been very impressed with what I've seen from this young man. He's only 5'6". He's little bitty out there. You see him not very tall. You see him bottom middle of your screen right now. And that's the young man that had 4 catches for 95 yards a week ago. He's already had a couple of impressive plays offensively, a couple of plays defensively, and that right there, he stuck his helmet in the chest of the tight end on the play. So 3rd down now. Rolling out of the pockets of quarterback. He's got Edwards across the 30, and that's a first down. What a throw right there by quarterback Wheeler. He finds Edwards across the 30, and that's a good throw. Throwing with his body on the move. Wheeler showing exactly why he won this starting job. It was a bit of a competition. A lot of people thought Dylan Riley, who got the backup reps a year ago, would get the nod, and I thought he would as well. But Wheeler showing enough in the preseason, and then I guess you'd call it OTAs, to get the nod. And Coach Johnson impressed what he saw from a week ago, and he gets to start again tonight. Meanwhile, ball carrier 3-yard loss on the play as the Osage Indians now faced with a 2nd and 17 here. Wheeler now scrambles again, throws, and didn't get a good grip on that one. He was being corralled from behind by a Moberly defender. It's going to bring up 3rd and 13 now for the Indians.
Yeah, Wheeler's a big kid back there. Big target. I always like to see him roll out of the pocket. That was kind of the first time I really saw him look comfortable and complete that pass. So I think they might want to do that a little bit. Let him move his feet a little bit and make a play.
So Wheeler now out of the shotgun, 4 wide receivers. 3rd and long. He takes a snap, looks left. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket. Avoids the defender. Now throws and incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th and 13. Good job by Moberly on the coverage, and then also applying pressure up front, forcing Wheeler to move that outside the pocket where he was uncomfortable and threw that one out of bounds. So 4th and 13 now. This is another punting situation for the Indians. So all passing there. You had 1 run on that possession, but mostly pass for Coach Johnson's squad. And Moberly answered with a defensive stop. Now they'll get another opportunity as Edwards end to punt, and guess who back to return the punt? That young man, Bolware. They try to keep it away from him. He may have an opportunity. No, he won't. That'll bounce inside the 30 of the 28-yard line. So nice punt right there at the 27 where they officially spot it. So that's good for 50 yards exactly on the punt. They're going to spot it after the mark down at 44 yards net yardage. So nice punt by Edwards, and that's 1st and 10 for Moberly now. So we're going to take a short commercial break. You're watching exclusive coverage of Osage Indian football on LakeTV.
You want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks, and we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock, we build the strongest docks on the lake.
Back here on Lake TV, and you hear the music. It's a home opener here, 2015 in Osage Beach, Missouri, right here in Kaiser. You see the cheerleaders, the audience, and we're proud to bring it to you on the Lake TV network, and it is an exciting year around the Lake of the Ozarks. Of course, big weekend here for all the lake areas. The official shootout, your largest racing boat event across the country, takes place right here in our backyard, and I will tell you what, excitement created with all the events around the shootout this year, and we're excited that even with all the festivities around the shootout that you don't forget about things as important as high school football. And we've got a dandy here as we are tied at 0 with 7:33 left here in the second quarter of play. After halftime, we'll try to get you some score updates from things happening around the area. Of course, Versailles in a tough one at Fulton. Now here we go. Here's the give. The ball carrier Hyman on first down. He has about 2 yards before being dragged down there by an Osage defender. So that's going to bring up second down and 8.
Logan Johnson, the ball carrier. Dividing on the stop for the Indians, number 54, Matt Halsell, number 51, Chaz Kemp.
Halsell and Kemp in on the stop. Both for the Indians, both with a handful of tackles already. We're just not even halfway through the second quarter of play. So second down and 8, partner. Ball at the 30-yard line. Spreading the field here, Moberly. They've got 3 wide receivers, top of your screen. It's going to be a run now across the middle on the left side now. That's 5 yards in on the play. Logan Johnson, the ball carrier. That's going to bring up a third down and 3 now. Magnuson, the stop for the Indians. Got third down and 3 or 4 now. At the 35-yard line, the ball is placed. What an absolute beautiful evening here. Look like it might rain. It looks like it's going to hold off. It's clear skies, as you touched on in the pregame, but beautiful. Tell you what, how could you not be a believer when you see a skyline like that, man? God's beauty all around us, and it's a pleasure to get to bring it in doing something we love. So third down and long, the keep on the option. Davidson, smart decision. He stiffs arms the defender, puts his shoulder down across midfield, and he's got 16 yards on the third down carrier, and that is a big-time carry by a big-time playmaker, Davidson, all the way across midfield into Indian territory at the 49-yard line.
That's just what this Moberly offense needed, a little bit of a spark. Good read by Davidson there. He's looking to hand the ball off, decided not to, kept it, and picked up first down.
Yeah,
Great
I like
job.
that read option. And anytime you play a team with a read option, you have to be very gap disciplined. And Davidson, you touched on a great point, partner, on the option. Did a nice job of really selling the handoff, pulled it out the last second, and it was a really good decision. So here's the throw, first down, great throw into the flat across the middle on the right side. Got his wide receiver, number 5, Brandon Cooper. What a ball delivered by Davidson. And that's up to the 31-yard line. That's good for 18 yards and another Spartan first down.
Yeah, Davidson with the strike there to Cooper. That was a good passing catch. A great job by Cooper to get up and get that football, too. He kind of had to turn his head around, get his hands up, and catch that ball.
So the officials here are discussing, and it looks like we have too many men on the field for the offense, so that will move that back. They were discussing it. No wonder it was a successful play for Moberly. 12 men on the field against the Indians, 11. So that's going to be a 10-yard penalty and should back up the Spartans and null and void that first down pass. Boy, that's a really shooting yourself in the foot, Matt. I'll tell you what, big 18-yard gain right after the positive run by your quarterback, Davidson. Another play stands in there and delivers a strike. How about having too many men on the field? And Coach McDowell will not be happy with his personnel for that one.
Yeah, just when the Moberly offense was kind of getting into a little bit of a rhythm there. A couple of good positive plays in a row and get set back by a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, I stand corrected. That was a 10-yard penalty, but just 5 yards. So it's only going to be a first down and 15, but more importantly, you know, it nullifies that big 18-yard strike. So first and 15 now, Spartans at the 44-yard line, or 46-yard line, rather. Wheeler now looks to his left, steps up in the pocket. He looks, and he will be sacked at the 49-yard line. There's a handful of Indian defenders. Kempf in on the stop, as well as a couple other Osage players. Miles, the big man, C.J. Miles, also in on the stop on the quarterback sack. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 12 as we are inside 5 minutes to play here in this first half. Kind of get a feeling, partner, whichever team strikes first and gets that momentum going has a really good shot in this ball game because the defenses are really playing well at this point in time. Wheeler now out of the shotgun. Once again, steps up in the pocket. He's going to be dragged down from behind. I don't know who we got on the play with the sack. That's number 52 for the Indians, Jacob Mason. That's his 2nd quarterback sack of the night, and we're here in the first quarter of play, so Mason having himself a ball game. Tell you what, as a defender, there's no bigger stat outside of a pick six than a quarterback sack. I mean, if you can get a fumble recovery or interception or score on defense, that's great. But the quarterback sack is one of the most valued stat in all of football, and Mr. Mason has 2 already here in this first half. Wheeler now out of the shotgun. He throws into the seam looking for his man. Look who it is. It's number 7 across the 30, inside the 25, now to the 20. We've got a couple of flags, 3 now, all the way across the 7 or 10-yard line. Inside the 15, about the 13-yard line. Hyman, the receiver, and he catches it, makes some headway before making his way inside the 15. We do have Laundry on the field. Probably going to be an illegal block or a clip on the play. It was after the completion and after some very significant yardage were picked up. So the play's going to stand. It's just where they're going to mark this play off at after the block in the back.
So, yeah, talk about that for a second, partner. The play stands, but they're going to mark the penalty off from where the play ended there or where the foul was committed.
Yeah, I mean, the completion's good, and then on the extra yardage, being tried right there by Hyman, you had the block in the back. So it's a spot foul. Then they'll move that 10 yards back from the block in the back spot. So it was thrown, it looked like, out of the 23-yard line is where the flag was picked up. That was the yardage where the penalty took place. So you back it up 10 yards from there, and it remains first down because they already had the first down. So you just lose yardage situation, partner. So Wheeler now the give. That's number 23 once again. Johnson, the ball carrier, up around the 30-yard line. We're going to give him 1. That'll bring up 2nd down and 9. Halsell once again in on the stop for the Indians. Very excited to bring you football all season long here on the LakeTV network. It's been a fantastic year for the crew here at LakeTV. We're excited to be covering Eldon, Osage, Eldon, Versailles, and Camdenton football, including our wrap-up show on our news update each and every week. We're excited to have that this Monday for you on the LakeTV network. So 2nd down and 8, 3 minutes left in the first half. Wheeler now the give. Johnson once again cross the 25, rumbles forward down to about the 24-yard line before he's corralled to the turf. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and a couple now for Moberly, partner. And like I said, you kind of get the feel whichever team strikes first really has an advantage going into the half.
Yeah, Johnson's really impressed me, doing a good job staying behind his blockers, just kind of waiting patiently and then trying to bust around and make a big play for this Moberly offense. So good job by Johnson carrying the football tonight.
So 3rd down and 2 now. Davidson out of the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff. Now he's going to give it, and that'll be stuffed in the backfield as Johnson unable to get any positive yardage. He actually loses 2.5 yards on the play, and that is a big stop by the Indian defense, and that'll force a 4th and 5.
It's kind of been the theme to the game here. The offense, both offenses can put together some plays, get some things going. You think they've got the momentum working in their favor, and here they're set up with a 4th and 5 to go.
Yeah, it's David Wormuth in on the stop. The junior standing 5'8", puts his helmet right into the lower midsection of the ball carrier, and it's a 3-yard loss, bringing up 4th and 5 now. So a big play right here for both sides. 4th and 5 now. It's a quarterback keep. It's going to be moving forward, and I think he's very close. They're going to call him just shy from my initial spot. It's at the 23-yard line, it looks like. And if it is where I can spot it from up here, partner, they're just a few yards shy, and Osage takes over on downs.
I was just about to say before the play started, watch Davidson right here. He's going to QB keep it, and sure enough, he put the ball down and tried to pick up the first down.
Wow, how about it? It's just like we thought, just a couple yards or just a couple inches shy of first down yardage. And for the second time in this first half, the Osage Indians are able to hold the Spartans on downs and give it back to their offense. So a minute 39 remaining, all 3 timeouts in your arsenal. I believe Coach Johnson gets a little creative here and tries to get a score. Out of the shotgun now, it's oh, nice play, and I'll tell you what, Wheeler had the play. I like the design, just a little antsy, overshoots his target on the give and go is what I would call that play an equivalent to in football, you know.
Well, yeah, you saw the defensive back threw him off big time there. He came right up to the receiver and then flashed to him, then tried to come at the quarterback and just kind of threw Davidson off there, looking for the easy completion over the right side.
So minute 35, that play takes just 4 seconds. Ball at the 23-yard line, empty backfield. Wheeler now looks to his left. He has Edwards in the flat across the 30 up to about the 33-yard line. Edwards very wisely gets out of bounds after the 9-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd down and 1. Minute 30 left on the clock. Boulware the stop for Moberly. The young man's everywhere. Don't let me forget during the Polylift halftime show, partner, I want to touch a little bit on the tangibles about this young quarterback. So Riley in there at quarterback now for the Indians. He takes the keeper, and he's crossed the 34-yard line just near first down yardage. I think we're going to have an official timeout, and they're going to give the Indians the first down at the 34-yard line. Clock will stop while they move the sticks. Once again, partner, all 3 timeouts here for Coach Johnson's squad. You see the Indians coaching staff there on the sideline. We have some coaches up here on the press box with us. And looks like we might have a false start or an offsides. We'll wait for the call. Yeah, it's going to be a legal procedure, a false start on the Indians. That'll back it up 1st and 15 with a minute 18 remaining. So back to the coaches. You have them on the field. You got them up here on the press box to get a good look from up here. It's a good coaching staff here for the Indians. They made a good move after Dan Henderson went to Branson a little over a year ago. They wasted no time in hiring Devin Johnson, and it paid off in a big way, as we talked about this Indian team all the way to the state quarterfinals a year ago. So Wheeler out of the shotgun now. He looks to his right across the seam, in and out of the hands of intended receiver Brandon Pierce, the senior, and able to haul that in. And nice ball right there delivered by Wheeler. He puts it up in the higher area of the receiver, and that's when you give your playmaker an opportunity to be just that, a playmaker. I'm going to give you an opportunity. I'm not going to underthrow you. I'm not going to overthrow you. I'm going to give you a shot to catch it. That time Pierce just unable to haul it in. But you can't say enough about this young quarterback so far. I really like what I've seen from Zach Wheeler, the sophomore signal caller for Osage.
Yeah, he's really got a strong right arm.
Wheeler now stands in there. He's going to air one out, looking for Edwards on the give and go, and it's in and out of the hands of Edwards. Wouldn't have mattered. We had a holding back in the backfield. Partner, you're right here signaling holding. I got the same call, and that's what they call. You know, trying to protect his quarterback. One of the up men for the Indians just dragged one of the Moberly defenders to the ground, trying to prevent him from getting in Wheeler's face. And I like the play. It was a little flat give and go, up and go, you know. Edwards went about 8 yards downfield, sat in the window given. Wheeler pump fakes, defenders bite, then Edwards goes on the streak. And he had about 3 yards, and Wheeler puts a good ball there just through the fingertips. And even though it wouldn't have counted, I like the play called by Coach Johnson and the execution by both Edwards and Wheeler, even though it would have been all for none. So that backs them way back. We have 2nd and 28 from their own 16-yard line. Here's the quick play. That's actually going to go for a run. No, it's a little trick play on the play. An incredible job by the defender on the play, and that's number 7, John Hyman, just gets back. And I talked about right as that play was back, it was a lateral, and that's why Riley was then eligible to throw the football, looking for his playmaker down the field, but just underthrows him a little bit, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 28.
Now, I like the play call, though, by this Osage offense. You know, not afraid. A minute left to go, 3 timeouts. They're inside their own 20-yard line, but yet they're still trying to be positive and make something happen.
So 3rd and 28 now. Wheeler under center. He's going to give it to his tailback, Riley. He'll be dragged down there about the 20-yard line, and I think Moberly will burn a timeout because they're going to get the ball back inside a minute with 1 timeout as they burn their 2nd of the half. We have 55.9 seconds remaining. We're going to take a short commercial break. You're watching exclusive coverage of Osage Indian football on Lake TV.
Polylift boat lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a Polylift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
Back here on Lake TV, I'm William Holst, joined by Matt Wamser. Inside a minute to go. Exciting first half of play. We're scoreless. Both teams getting the offense going a little bit with some big plays. And just nothing doing as far as scoring. But tell you what, Moberly doing a nice job here defensively. They're going to get the ball back as it's 4th and 24. And Osage backed up inside their own 20-yard line. That's kind of a series that backfires because you have all 3 timeouts of your Coach Johnson, get the ball past the 30-yard line thinking you're going to do some damage. Then you get a couple of penalties, a negative play, and essentially you're going to give the ball back here to Moberly with great field position. Edwards now to punt. Boulware back. He's going to get an opportunity. He gets it at full head of steam at his 45, across midfield to the 45 to the 40. All the way inside the 40 down to about the 37-yard line. So that's 28-yard return from Boulware, 18-yard return for Boulware on the play, and that gives an excellent starting field position for the Spartans of Moberly here as they have 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line.
Yeah, you can tell Boulware, they've been looking to try to punt the ball away from him a little bit, afraid of his playmaking abilities. Right there, you can see why. He picked up a huge chunk of yards for the Moberly offense and put him in a good position here at the Indians' 36-yard line.
Edwards had done an incredible job keeping the ball away from Boulware up to that point, and when the Indians needed it to be kept away, just unable to do so. And because of that great field position, Davidson now out of the shotgun. He's under pressure, throws over the middle of the field, and he overshoots his intended target, looking for his wide receiver on the play, but unable to connect with him. Folks already had a couple of big receptions in this ball game. That's who Davidson was looking for, but unable to connect with him right there. So with 42 seconds remaining, it is 0-0 Indians and Spartans here on the Lake TV network. This is your Friday game of the week. Happy to be bringing this to you on Como Charter or MyLakeTV.com. So Davidson now out of the shotgun once again. He's flushed out of the pocket, and Mason very nearly had his 3rd sack now. Rolling out as Wheeler, who plants his feet, throws across his body wide open, and that's good for a touchdown, but it's null and void as we had a couple of holdings on the play here on the offensive line. Nice job by Davidson to extend the play. He found his wide receiver, Brandon Cooper, the senior, wide open, no one around him for the touchdown, but I think this one will come back. It's actually an eligible man downfield and an illegal block in the back from the Spartans, so I think you'll see the block in the back as that's a 10-yard penalty. So, and that's going to be from the 47-yard line. So that's going to be backed up all the way to the 47-yard line the other way, or the 43-yard line rather. And just 28 seconds left. That's a big penalty. So both teams really shooting themselves in the foot with big penalties on these last 2 drives.
Yeah, we'd like to say the offense isn't quite doing their job, but I think it might be the defense doing one heck of a job of staying home, not getting beat, not getting burned deep, keeping the play in front of you and just making tackles. So good job by both defenses here to keep these offenses in check so far tonight.
You know what, partner, that's an outstanding point because you see the flags and it's easy to say the kids are making mistakes. But when you're getting pressure like Osage's front is getting pressure on Davidson and vice versa, like Moberly's getting on Wheeler, you're going to see more of those penalties, and you can credit that more to the defensive effort than you can to the miscues. So Boulware now gets the sweep on the jet sweep outside, has some room across midfield. Another flag, and Boulware all the way inside the 40 down to about the 38-yard line. That's good for 20 yards on the carry. Every time you put the ball in the young man's hands, he makes something happen. But we've got another hold here on the Spartans, and that's going to back them up way deep. At this point in time, with 2nd and 42, you may just see Moberly take a knee and go into the half happy with this tie at 0-0. Don't forget, we've got our Polylift Boat Lifts halftime show coming up after the first half of play. should be an exciting halftime show. There's not a lot of scoring to cap, but you've seen some big plays and you've seen a slew of nice defensive series from both teams thus far, so we'll touch on that, try to get you an interview. We have Keller Williams, real estate agent, that we were able to catch up with Matt Ford earlier tonight. He graduated from Camden in high school, played football, now contributing to the Osage area as his wife teaches here. We'll talk to him and have much more on that halftime show. So here's the carry on 2nd and 39. Not much doing, as looks like that's going to conclude our first half of play. Cooper was the ball carrier for Moberly. And in on the stop for Moberly, it's Kempf again. So that's going to conclude our first half of play. We are scoreless. You're watching exclusive coverage of Osage Indian on Lake TV. We'll be right back with the Poly Lift Boat Lift halftime show right after this on Lake TV.
We'll save you money and hassles at Rick Ball Ford Lincoln.
The best customer service, and we'll give you the most bang for your hard-earned buck.
Our family way of doing business will win you over and have you coming back.
Rick Ball Ford and Lincoln in Sedalia.
Things are looking up at Yacht Club Power Sports, and there's never been a better time to enjoy the water. Right now, when you buy a new Sea-Doo from Yacht Club Power Sports, you'll get a 3-year warranty plus 2 years of YCP care maintenance from our Platinum Certified service team. Looking to take it off-road? Yacht Club Power Sports has your ticket to ride. Get a 2-year warranty and 2 years of YCP care maintenance on any new Can-Am ATV or side-by-side. Check out our online showroom at ycpowersports.com. Yacht Club Power Sports, where the fun begins and never ends.
This Lake TV Sports Game of the Week is brought to you by Burger Smokehouse in California, Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia, Polylift Boat Lifts in Sunrise Beach, JJ Twigs in Osage Beach and Lake Ozark, Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Lurie, Serdike Yamaha in Osage Beach, Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills, The Funky Buffalo in Camdenton, Quick Car Wash Detail Lube in Osage Beach, Yacht Club Power Sports in Osage Beach, and Ozark Yacht Club in Lake Ozark.
Polylift Boat Lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a poly lift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build poly lifts.
Halftime show, the dance team performing, and the crowd's big. They want to see some scoring right now. Both teams unable to get in the end zone or any kind of points right now. And I'll tell you what, as far as defense right now, is Jacob Mason the story for Osage in the first half. He had 2 big-time sacks. And then, of course, just the big penalties back and forth with the holes, the illegal block in the back, just backing up both teams and really handcuffing their offensive coordinators or head coach, whoever's calling the plays, so they're unable to really get anything that's manageable and within striking distance. And so both teams really shooting themselves in the foot. But like my partner talked about, Matt, that's more, you could probably credit that more to the defensive, I would say, discipline, staying home on plays, forcing these long extended plays. And it's been a good first half of play. If you want to see a lot of scoring, you're not going to see it in this one yet. But I'll tell you what, we're just around the corner from seeing something big happen, because once one of these teams gets going and punches it in the end zone or gets a big play, I think they run away with this thing. Both quarterbacks have big in. We talk about Zach Wheeler. He's looked very comfortable standing in the pocket, extending plays, and the same can be said for Moberly's quarterback, Davidson. He's looked very comfortable delivering the ball. Just like we touched on, it's been a lack of discipline, as far as the penalties, and it's been, the big play, just bend and not break mentality from both defenses. And I'll tell you, who's been really, really impressive, Ryan Bolware, number 88. We talked about him in the pregame, only 5'6". He has big games at receiver, and I wouldn't be very surprised if head coach, if Cody McGalloway, head coach Cody McDowell doesn't get the ball in his hands in some fashion in the first or the second half, where get him in space, get him in open field where he can make a couple guys miss and really utilize his Burnham speed. We got about 7 minutes left of this halftime show. We're going to be right back after this on the Polylift halftime show. And before we come back, we're going to have cut up with Keller Williams, the agent for real estate here at Lake of the Ozarks. If you're familiar with the lake area, you know there are some beautiful homes. And, you know, one of our finest real estate agents here at the lake is Matt Ford with Kellen Williams, and we are going to have him right after this on the Poly Left Halftime Show on LakeTV.
It's a new look.
A new location.
But the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home.
And discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family-owned. Rick Ball, Ford, Lincoln, and Sedalia.
Welcome to Burger's Smokehouse. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Burger's Smokehouse invites everyone to come and visit our unique visitor center. See all the amazing museum quality displays highlighting the seasons of the Ozarks and learn about meat curing and the history of Burger's Smokehouse. Peruse our factory country store where we offer the largest selection of cured and smoked meats found anywhere. While you're here, grab a smoked meat sandwich and enjoy our video tour in the Good Old Days Theater to see how we produce our famous products. Our four-generation family business has combined time-tested curing traditions with modern meat processing innovations to become the largest specialty cured and smoked meat processor in the nation. Burger's Smokehouse is nestled deep in the rolling Ozark Hills near California, Missouri, just 20 miles north of Eldon on Highway 87. We're just a short drive from anywhere in the lake area. Just follow the road signs to Burger's Smokehouse. You can find our products in grocery stores throughout the lake area. Visit our website at smokehouse.com. Burger's Smokehouse, your trusted provider of cured and smoked meat since 1952.
This LakeTV Sports Game of the Week is brought to you by Burger Smokehouse in California, Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia, Polylift Boat Lifts in Sunrise Beach, J.J. Twigs in Osage Beach and Lake Ozark, Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Loring, Certic Yamaha in Osage Beach, Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills, The Funky Buffalo in Camdenton, Quick Car Wash Detail Lube in Osage Beach, Yacht Club Power Sports in Osage Beach, and Ozark Yacht Club in Lake Ozark.
We'll save you money and hassles at Rick Ball Ford Lincoln.
The best customer service, and we'll give you the most bang for your hard-earned buck.
Our family way of doing business will win you over and have you coming back.
Rick Ball Ford and Lincoln in Sedalia.
LakeTV here, I'm William Holtz. We're on the field in Osage Beach, joined by Keller Williams Realtor, Matt Ford. Matt, what's going on, man?
Hey, man, doing all right, you?
Very good. Excited for some football. We're just hoping the rain will hold off. Talk about the season for you guys a little bit while we got a chance.
Well, it's actually pretty exciting. I know we're a little bit of a young group, as everybody knows, but, you know, between this year, getting some on-field experience, and next year, it's going to be an exciting year.
Yeah, a lot of young kids like you touched on. You graduated so many kids from that. You know, last year's team went so far into the playoffs before they fell to Monette in the quarterfinals, but you got a lot of kids that are hungry about the opportunity to step in and get a chance to play at the varsity level.
Yeah, that last year was so exciting to be a part of and to watch it and see the success that the kids experienced. It was unbelievable. It was one of those dream seasons. It really was. And I really hope that this same core group of kids get to experience some form of success just like that.
I mean, you can relate. You played at Camdenton High School in football. Talk a little bit about your career at Camdenton as a player.
I graduated in 1997 at Camdenton as part of the 1995 state championship team and the 1996 state runner-up team. So that was pretty exciting playing for Coach Bob Shore. And so just kind of, you know, been here at the lake for 20 years. And my wife actually teaches here at Osage now, and she's been here for 5 years. And so that's our tie here to the Osage School District.
Okay, so a little bit about your wife. Obviously, unique position. Real quick, just touch on what she does. That's an important position, you know, especially in schools today. You know, educators and teachers staying motivated and positive. Talk about her position a little bit.
And you just hit on it. It's so important that, you know, for teachers to also have a coach, which her technical job is an instructional support specialist here at Osage. It was a piloted program last year, and it's such a big success that they made a full-time position, and her and 3 other teachers are instructional support specialists, and she's been doing that now for 2 years, and she's really enjoying being that motivation for other teachers.
Awesome, and as I've heard, she does a great job. Okay, to close it out, if we want to find you listing, either looking to buy a home or sell a home here at the Lake of the Ozarks, where can we find you and how can we contact you, Matt?
You bet. I have a website. It's www.matt4team.com, and also on my cell phone, 573-480-0041. We have an office in Camdenton, which is our satellite office, and then our main office here is here in Osage Beach.
Awesome. So that's how you reach Matt Ford with Keller Williams. We'll be right back on LakeTV after this. halftime. It's an exciting time to be an Osage Indian. They are pitching a shutout. I guess it's an exciting time to be a Moberly Spartan because they are also pitching a shutout. And Osage, if you remember, they deferred in the first half and kicked away to Moberly. They're going to get it to start the first half or the second half here, and we'll see if they don't get something going through the air because I'd really like to see what they've been able to get going with the passing game opposed to the running game.
Yeah, the Indians offense was able to put together a couple of good drives, but weren't able to punch it into the end zone. So they really were picking up big chunks of yardage, doing a good job keeping the ball on the ground, a little bit through the air. So they were working the ball downfield, but give credit to the defenses here tonight. They're doing their job, and they're keeping the offense out of the end zone.
Yeah, right now it has. It's been a defensive juggernaut. Both defenses with negative plays. I mean, you've seen a lot of negative runs. You've seen a few quarterback sacks on both sides of it. And I've been impressed, like you said. It's been a defensive showdown, and we'll see if the defenses can keep that going or if they don't do a better job here in the second half offensively of getting something going and maybe some points. You're not going to – no game is going to end 0-0, you certainly would think. So after one quarter play to be 0-0, that's kind of a rarity. And Moberly yet to take the field here. You see him down there working across the way. We're just moments away from the second half. We're going to be right back with the second half of this ballgame. You're watching the Polylift Halftime Show. We thank you for watching. It's right here on Lake TV. We'll be back after this.
JJ Twigs, Pizza and Pub.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizzas, our fall off the bone ribs, combo platter, and our lunch buffet until 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, games, antler chandeliers, and it's truly the place where friends and family meet for good times and great food. For a taste of lake nightlife, step into Risky's, relax, meet new friends, and take advantage of happy hour with 2-for-1 drinks from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Don't forget our live music Thursday starting at 6 or karaoke Friday and Saturdays. Try JJ Twigs at Deerberg's in Osage Beach. Place your order at our express kitchen for fast carryout or patio dining, or enjoy full table service. Enjoy a cold drink upstairs at our Lakeview Terrace with a breathtaking view of Lake of the Ozarks. JJ Twigs for family fun, lake nightlife, and a fantastic view of Lake of the Ozarks.
Your vehicle, it's part of who you are. It's your partner in weekday traffic and your passport to weekend fun. It's your sometimes office and your all-the-time concert hall. For all your vehicle is to you, isn't it time you did something for it too? Introducing the Quick Car Monthly Unlimited Wash Club. For only $20 a month, wash your car as often as you want. Enjoy significant savings and never worry if it's going to rain or not. Join the Wash Club today. Quick Car. Quick, easy, and professional every time.
Follow this sign to a lakeside dining experience. It's the Lakeside Cafe, Ozark Yacht Club's secret to breakfast, brunch, and lunch on the lake. Come by car and sample our made-from-scratch omelets, pancakes, or French toast. Come by boat for a lunch of summer salads or your choice of a sub sandwich. Savor the day with your favorite drink out on our patio or deck. Ozark Yacht Club's Lakeside Cafe. Look for the OYC sign on Bagnell Dam Boulevard. Carry out and boatside delivery available.
You want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks, and we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock, we build the strongest docks on the lake.
Polylift boat lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a poly lift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build poly lifts.
We'll save you money and hassles at Rick Ball Ford Lincoln.
The best customer service, and we'll give you the most bang for your hard-earned buck.
Our family way of doing business will win you over and have you coming back.
Rick Ball Ford and Lincoln in Sedalia.
Things are looking
Things are looking up at Yacht Club Power Sports, and there's never been a better time to enjoy the water. Right now, when you buy a new Sea-Doo from Yacht Club Power Sports, you'll get a 3-year warranty plus 2 years of YCP care maintenance from our Platinum Certified service team. Looking to take it off-road? Yacht Club Power Sports has your ticket to ride. Get a 2-year warranty and 2 years of YCP care maintenance on any new Can-Am ATV or side-by-side. Check out our online showroom at ycpowersports.com. Yacht Club Power Sports, where the fun begins and never ends.
This Lake TV Sports Game of the Week is brought to you by Burger Smokehouse in California, Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia, Polylift Boat Lifts in Sunrise Beach, JJ Twigs in Osage Beach and Lake Ozarks, Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Lurie, Serdake Yamaha in Osage Beach, Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills, The Funky Buffalo in Camdenton, Quick Car Wash Detail Lube in Osage Beach, Yacht Club Power Sports in Osage Beach, and Ozark Yacht Club in Lake Ozark.
Back here on Lake TV, and we are just about to start the second half. Osage set to get their first kickoff opportunity as they deferred in the first half, and they find themselves in a 0-0 ball game, as we've touched on all night long. For those of you just joining us, neither team able to score in the first half of play, but Osage looking to get the ball here with, as we start this second half of play. They're going to start going left to right on your screen, and we're set to kick here. About to be underway. Good kick right there, and one fielded out about the 15, now the 16-yard line. Number 13 of the Indians with some positive yardage across the 35, inside the 40, cuts back. Now he's really got some good yards across the 50. He may go inside the 30, the 20, down to the 10, the 5, to the house. Touchdown, Indians. Nick Riley, the sophomore. Are you kidding me? All the way back, an 85-yard kick return. Partner, how about it? The first half, no scoring. How about we start the second half with a special teams beauty? 85 yards. Nick Riley goes all over the field, catches the left side, cuts inside, back across, zipsy-daisy, whipsy-doo, la-di-da. How about it? 85 yards, takes 18 seconds, and the Indians find themselves up here 6-0 in the early going. How about that play?
Yeah, what do we talk about? All halftime, no score, all defense. Looking for things to break open here in the second half, and sure enough, one play into the second half. Touchdown, 6-0 Indians. Looking to add the extra point right here.
Riley the hold, Edwards the kick. It's up, and it is good. So the Osage Indians start the second half with a special teams beauty. It's an 85 kick return from Nick Riley all the way to pay dirt, and the Indians find themselves up 7-0. We'll be right back with the rest of this one on Lake TV.
Welcome to Burger's Smokehouse. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Burger's Smokehouse invites everyone to come and visit our unique visitor center. See all the amazing museum quality displays highlighting the seasons of the Ozarks and learn about meat curing and the history of Burger's Smokehouse. Peruse our factory country store where we offer the largest selection of cured and smoked meats found anywhere. While you're here, grab a smoked meat sandwich and enjoy our video tour in the Good Old Days Theater to see how we produce our famous products. Our 4-generation family business has combined time-tested curing traditions with modern meat processing innovations to become the largest specialty cured and smoked meat processor in the nation. Burger's Smokehouse is nestled deep in the rolling Ozark Hills near California, Missouri, just 20 miles north of Eldon on Highway 87. We're just a short drive from anywhere in the lake area. Just follow the road signs to Burger's Smokehouse. You can find our products in grocery stores throughout the lake area. Visit our website at smokehouse.com.
Squib kick now on the ground as we're back here on Lake TV. Picked up there the 25. Nice job by Riley on the ensuing play. Stopped the would-be ball carrier there about the 28-yard line now. So the Spartans take over first down and 10 after the kickoff return. At about the 26-yard line, they're going to say. Dylan Riley with the tackle. So first down and 10 now, Spartans. We'll see if they can't answer after the impressive special teams playing to start this second half, partner.
Yeah, that must have been one heck of a halftime speech. He said, all right, we got to pick it up. We got to do something out there on offense. And sure enough, special teams comes up huge for the Osage Indians. Puts them on top 7-0.
Yeah, what a return. That's another one of those Riley boys, making his presence known. So out of the shotgun now, Davidson. Side give. It's to the fullback, the up man, who has about 8 yards on the carry.
Logan Johnson on the carry.
Johnson once again the ball carrier. He has been the primary ball carrier for Coach McDowell's squad here, Moberly Spartans team. Johnson getting the bulk of the carries. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 1 with 11:12 left in this third quarter. Osage leads 7-0. For those of you that either went away or are just joining us, it's been nothing but defense and special teams thus far. Davidson now, the keeper, and oh man, what a play. That's a sack in the backfield. Who had him first? Hard to tell from my angle, but that's another quarterback sack, and that's a loss of 5.
Dylan Riley on the quarterback sack for the Indians. Loss of 4 brings up a 3rd down and 5.
So Dylan Riley this time with the stop. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 after the loss of 4 yards. Davidson out of the shotgun. He looks to his left, has a tight end in the flat. He's got his man, but stops shy of 1st down yardage at the 36-yard line. Davis, the tight end, with the reception. He has about 3 yards, but that's not good enough for the 1st down. That'll bring up 4th down and 2. Nice job by Ian Riley with the stop for the Indians.
Good job by the Indians defense, not allowing Moberly to get anything going here after their scoring drive. So great job shutting down this Moberly offense, 3 and out.
So we have a timeout now. It might be Osage. No, actually Moberly burns the timeout. So at 9:42 left in the third quarter of play, you're watching exclusive coverage of Osage Indians football on Lake TV.
Chances are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie is a hometown favorite and has been since 1989. With generous portions, favorable pricing, and a familiar staff that treats you like family, going to Chances Are is a no-brainer. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Come in on the weekends for the prime rib and all-you-can-eat shrimp. And on Saturday night, year-round, they feature live music with some of the area's hottest bands. And if you stay out too late on the weekend and need that late breakfast fix the next morning, come enjoy our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet until noon on Saturdays and 1 on Sundays. Off Highway 5 in Laurie, come find out what makes us so special and...
If you're here once,
Chances are you'll be back! Mention this Chances Are commercial on Lake TV and receive $2 off the appetizer of your choice.
Back here on Lake TV, just in time for the 4th and 2. Out of the shotguns, Davidson. No, actually it's going to be over his head, and that's going to be a punt attempt by Johnson. That's a low kick off the side of his foot. Takes a favorable bounce from Moberly, but that's going to settle down there about the 43-yard line. So Osage gets excellent field possession, 1st down and 10 from their own 43-yard line with 9:30 left in this third quarter. And here's the opportunity Coach Johnson's squad wants. Got the big special teams play to start the second half. They got the 3 and out. Now's an opportunity. You've got good field position. Put your foot on the gas pedal and let's bury this Moberly team and get your first win of the season. And I know that's what these Indians have in mind. You have 3 wide receivers bottom of your screen here in this first play. It's the inside give and outside. Nice looking carry now. Inside give. He shakes a man inside the 45 down to about the 43-yard line. Nice carry by Pierce, the senior tailback for the Indians. He's got 14 yards and an Indian 1st down. Nice run right there. I like the direction of that play. All the wide receivers, bottom of your screen to the right side. They give on the jet sweep to Pearson. He has big yardage, 14 yards. They're going to give it to Riley this time. He's inside. Nice stutter step inside before being taken down right there by Johnson. But we do have a couple of penalties, and the Osage coaching staff not happy here. I don't think they agree with that call. That or they are very adamantly correcting one of their players. We'll wait and see. The call is definitely against Osage. They back it up. Let's scoot it way back. It's going to be 1st down and long. All the way back to the 40-yard line or the 45-yard line. So it's going to be 1st down and 22 here for the Indians.
Brings up a 1st down and 22.
Out of the shotgun. Quick little slant and deflected right there. Nice play by the defender now. Moberly coming up with a couple of defensive plays themselves now. So second down and way, way long. Could have been a lot worse as Dayton got his hands on it. He almost intercepted the pass by Wheeler. So second down and 22 now, 9 minutes left here in the third quarter. Your score is still 7-0 Osage. Wheeler on the option, wild pitch out to Riley who corrals it, gets outside, lowers his shoulder, and that's not a solid play for the Indians. That's taken back inside the 40-yard line at about the 40. We're going to give him right at the 41-yard line. Nice job by Riley getting on that football as it was a free football. That's going to bring up a third down and 26. It's been a dangerous and a kind of a lackluster series here for Coach Johnson's squad. Partner, you're making the passing symbol like you want to see Osage go through the air.
Yeah, absolutely. Even on that last play, I thought it was a pitch back. I thought Riley, since he was in such trouble, go ahead, throw that ball back to the line of scrimmage and just take a loss of down instead of loss of yardage as well.
Yeah, but he pitched it laterally. So here's the long bomb now throwing up, looking for his man, and that one is intercepted by guess who? Ryan Boulware with the nice interception. Hauled in, standing at 5'6", makes another big play, and Moberly gets it at the 27-yard line after the interception.
Yeah, Boulware with great concentration on that play. Looks like he was outsized, but not outmatched on that outside. Great job to keep his composure and collect the ball for an interception.
And not a terrible play. I mean, it's third and forever, and if you don't complete the pass, you're going to be punting. So I like the fact that Wheeler's able to be confident enough just to throw it up, let him see if his guy can come down with it. And he does it, and it's the equivalent of a pretty decent punt as Moberly has it first and 10 at their 27-yard line. Here's right after, looking up the seam, looking for number 84 is Davidson, incomplete, so that's going to bring up second down and 10. Davis was looking for his tight end, Hess, on the play. Senior standing 5'11", 160 pounds, and able to connect with his quarterback, so that'll bring up a second down and 10 now. Nothing doing on the give as Johnson gets the carry for a short gain. That'll bring up a third down and 9. We'll say 8 after the gain of a yard and a half. They're going to call it 9. So third and 9 now for Moberly. 7:46 left in this fourth quarter. And there's really a big third down here if you're Moberly. Not that you have to score points in this possession, but you want to move the sticks, give your defense a little rest here, and get a couple of first downs without, having to give the ball right back to the Osage offense. So third down and 9. Out of the shotgun is Davidson. Drops back in the pocket, now steps up under pressure, throws, he's got his man, and in and out of the hands of Hess, who had good yardage. He had a first down and then some across the 40-yard line, so that's going to bring up a fourth down and 9 and force Moberly into yet another punting position.
Yeah, you just talked about it, partner, but it's a big possession here for the Moberly offense here, trying to get something going on offense before it becomes an absolute necessity. You still got some time left in the football game. It's not live or die right now, but unable to come up with a completion for the first down, so they're set to punt here on 4th and 9.
So Hyman now into booted deep, and he does so. Good punt back now. Had fielded by Edwards at his own 38-yard line. He's going to try to reverse field and get some time, and he is dragged down back there across the 30 of the 32. Great tackle on the play. That's number 15. Once again, Alec Dayton making the play. He's had a couple of big plays today. He's had a nice deflection a few series ago, and this time with a very nice sound tackle on the special teams play. We're going to give credit to the tackle to Alec Bates, actually, rather. Good ice partner. He had the stop, but a nice tackle. You want to get it right. So we have a timeout on the play. We'll be right back on Lake TV right after this.
JJ Twings, Pizza and Pub.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizzas, our fall off the bone ribs, combo platter, and our lunch buffet until 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, games, antler chandeliers, and it's truly the place where friends and family meet for good times and great food. For a taste of lake nightlife, step into Risky's, relax, meet new friends, and take advantage of happy hour with 2-for-1 drinks from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Don't forget our live music Thursday starting at 6 or karaoke Friday and Saturdays. Try JJ Twigs at Deerberg's in Osage Beach. Place your order at our express kitchen for fast carryout or patio dining, or enjoy full table service. Enjoy a cold drink upstairs at our Lakeview Terrace with a breathtaking view of Lake of the Ozarks. JJ Twigs for family fun, late nightlife, and a fantastic view of Lake of the Ozarks.
We return here on Lake TV. The Osage Indians lead by a score of 7-0 over the Moberly Spartans. Both teams 0-1 on the season. Both teams looking to change their luck here on the season. Here we're early, but 1-1 is much sweeter than 0-2. And we got the ball on the turf now, and nice job by Riley as quarterback couldn't get anything going. Number 14 on the play, Zach Wheeler. That one just got through his legs, and Riley does a nice job to fall on it. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 13 or more. We're going to say 2nd down and 14 after the errant snap. So
The loss of 4 brings up a 2nd down and 14.
6:42 left in the ball game. Wheeler now flushes out of the pocket to his left, throws into the flat, Gaz his man, and that's good for a couple yards. We're going to give 3 yards on the reception by Brandon Pierce, the receiver. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 11 after the 3-yard play. Hyman with the stop for Moberly. Kind of get the feeling that this special teams play might be the only score we see anytime soon. I mean, both offenses really having a hard time gaining any rhythm or momentum right now. Wheeler's going to keep it, and he's going to be taken down after a gain of 1 yard. That'll bring up 4th down and 10 after the quarterback keeper. So once again, Osage now is going to have to be forced to punt. Myers in on the stop for Moberly.
Yeah, both offenses still struggling to kind of find their rhythm here in the second half. If it wasn't for that great special teams return by Riley, we'd still be held to a scoreless football game, but we're not. The Indians lead here 7-0.
Edwards with the boot, trying to keep it away from Boulware. Nice punt. That'll go inside the 31, right out about the 31-yard line. Riley recovers there. So Moberly has it 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line around the area. Versailles trails Fulton at home by a score of 28-7 in the 3rd quarter. And early in the 3rd quarter, West Plains leads the Camerton Lakers by a score of 13-6 at Bob Shore Stadium. So there's a couple of scores around the area. We don't have a score on California. Try to get you updated as soon as possible on that game. Did have an illegal procedure on the Indians. So I think, yeah, good move by Coach McDowell. He's going to force the Indians to back it up 5 yards and punt again, because that was really a solid punt by the Indians. Got some solid field position gained and kept it out of the hands of Boulware. So, of course, anytime you can make a team retry at keeping the ball out of the hands of playmaker Ryan Boulware, I think you take that chance, and Cody McDowell must agree with me because he backs the Indians up. Edwards now. The kick, that's a low one. I think this one's going to have an opportunity for Boulware to return. It's off Boulware, picked up by Riley, and I'll tell you what, it's a turnover by the special teams. Osage has it, 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line of Moberly, and that's the first negative thing you're going to have to say about Ryan Boulware. No reason to try to return that short hop. He should have got out of the way, and it takes a weird hop, hits off his helmet right into the hands of Nick Riley. And Nick Riley, the one that had the big kick return for a touchdown, has another big play, this time with the fumble recovery on the special teams play.
Right. I'm not surprised at all that special teams is going to make the difference in this football game tonight.
No, we saw it a week ago. They big plays on the special teams, and that carries over into this ball game. 1st and 10 now. Wheeler into the flat. He has his man Edwards, catches it full head of steam across the 30, lowers his head, and he's got 1st down yardage at about the 27-yard line of Moberly. They'll move the chains, and here come the Osage Indians with a 7-0 lead. 5 minutes left in this 3rd quarter, and this is more the tempo we're used to seeing from Devin Johnson teams. 1st and 10 now, 5 minutes left. Wheeler the give, he's got his man. I think it's Pierce, and we're going to have a flag back in the back. It's going to be holding on the offense. That'll back it up. So while we've got a minute to thank all of our sponsors and friends, I'd like to thank our friends at Accelerate Magazine. Sean Cooper doing a nice job. You get your schedules, previews, featured articles. You can pick those up at all 4 local schools, Eldon, California, Versailles, and Camdenton. Also find them at some local retailers here this week. Sean does a nice job, and you can always download their app, Accelerate, for ESPN ticker scores of all local high school scores. So, of course, good job by Sean Cooper and the gang at Accelerate. Love what they're doing. We also love the opportunity to bring you live high school football. Wheeler now into the flat once again, and guess who? It's Boulware. No, incomplete. Or are they going to call it a completion? I'll tell you what, that is mind-blowing. Boulware steps in, makes the interception. I look like the ball was jarred free, so there's no way that can be a completion. They're going to give Boulware the second interception of the ball game, and look who takes back over. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Partner, did you think he had possession of the football?
I don't think he quite had it. Honestly, once it hit the ground, I thought it was incomplete pass. But why don't you explain a little bit? What is completion required? You need to come down both feet, 1 foot?
Both feet and make a football move at the high school area, and that means you have to complete the catch through the duration of to the ground, and I would say that he didn't by any means, so there couldn't be an interception. I think that's just a missed call and a break for the Moberly Spartans. Nonetheless, 1st and 10, Davidson now they give. That's going to be Logan Johnson across the 35. He's upended there, and he has about 2 or 3. We're going to give him 3 yards. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 7.
Brings up a 2nd down and 8.
So 2nd down and 8 now. Here's the give. There's going to be a legal formation, I believe. And we got breaking news from the Versailles game. Grant Hutchinson took just an incredible hit in that game and has sustained serious injuries. So for those of you listening, just keep Mr. Hutchinson, the Versailles staff, the community, and the players there in Versailles in your thoughts and prayers right now. So we certainly tell you, Grant, get better, my man. Just an awesome kid, good football player, and we certainly regret to hear of that injury at Versailles. 2nd down and 13 now after the false start. Moberly really needs to get something going. They are within striking distance, just down 7-0, but we haven't seen any signs their offense is ready to get things going. Here's the give inside, and that is tailback on the stop. Nothing doing by Hyman there, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and long. Johnson, rather, with the carry, so 3rd down and 14 now for Moberly. Be a nice time for the Indians to get a stop and get it back. Third down and 14, 3:20 mark of the 3rd quarter. Davidson out of the shotgun. Davidson steps up. He's flushed out of the pocket, throws into the flat, and incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver, overshoots him. That'll bring up 4th and 14, and I would believe Coach McDowell's team will be forced to punt with 3:03 left in this 3rd quarter of play. Nice job by the Indians front. We talked about it in the pregame, partner. They're undersized, you know, but they're not going to be outmanned. They're quick, they're athletic, and they have done an awesome job flushing quarterback Davidson.
Yeah, like you just said, a great job by this Indians defense. Not afraid to get in there, you know, bang the helmets together, doing a great job on defense tonight.
Edwards with the return. He has it, and he gets away from the first would-be tackler. Across the 35, we're going to push him out of bounds at the 36-yard lines where we have him spotted after a 5-yard return. 2:53 left in this 3rd quarter. Osage takes over. 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line, leading by a score of 7-0, and still a full quarter and change to go. But like I said, just no offense going for either team so far. Matt, of course, you can credit the defenses, but at some point in time, one of these offenses is going to have to break through, get a couple of solid plays back-to-back, and punch this in the end zone, or you would think. First give, it's across the Middle, it's Pierce. He has about 2, maybe 3 yards on the first down carry. We're going to give him 3 yards up to the 39-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd down and 7.
Ben Hyman on the stop for the Spartans. Pick up a 3, brings up a 2nd down.
Hyman had the stop for Moberly. 2nd down and 7 upcoming. And Wheeler going to keep it on the weird-looking design play. He's upended by a couple of players. He has 5 yards, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2 after the 5-yard gain. Cooper with the stop for Moberly, so 3rd down and 2 now.
Brings up a 3rd down and 2.
Another big down here for the Indians offense. Would be a big-time play to pick up a 1st down here, keep the clock running a little bit, and just try to keep this offense on the field for a while. We've seen a lot of 3-and-outs, a lot of short drives tonight, so great time to give the defense a little bit of a rest.
So 3rd and 2 now. It's the inside give, and nice job by the front 5 for Moberly. They weren't fooled. That's given to the up man, the fullback on the play. That's number 20, Max Dreyer, and able to get much going. He had 1 yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down and 1. Nice job by Moberly on the play.
Brings up a 4th down and 1.
So big time 4th down here. I mean, goes without saying. Either way, Osage going to maintain possession, or Moberly's going to get the ball with great field position. 4th and 1. It's Riley in there. He moves forward, and I think they're going to give it to him. Forward progress has him at the 47-yard line. That's where the sticks were at, just past the 46. That's an Osage Indian 1st down, and nice job by Riley. Get the 1st down in there on limited duty.
Big time play by Riley. Great job keeping his feet moving. Just tried to pick that one little seam, bust through, pick up picked up about 1.5 yards. All he needed was a yard, so good job.
So 1:18 left here in the 3rd quarter. Under center, quarterback Wheeler now. He's going to pitch it outside. He's got his man. Pierce has good yardage across midfield, lowers his shoulder, bulldozes over Bulware, no pun intended, to the 40-yard line. A gain of 14 yards, another Indian 1st down. Nice run by Brandon Pierce on 1st down.
Yeah. Great job. Pierce really had a full head of steam on that play, did a great job. Just putting his head down, taking on the tackler, picking up a huge chunk of yards for the Indians offense.
Right back to him now on 1st down. Pierce has a couple of yards, across the 40, down about the 39-yard line. We're going to give him 1. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 9 here.
Ben Hyman on the stop for the Spartans. Pick up a 1. Will bring up a 2nd down and 9.
Inside a minute to play here in this 3rd quarter. 40 seconds exactly. Under center on the 2nd and 9. Wheeler, oh boy, he is in a world of hurt. He'll be dragged down at about the 49-yard line. In on the stop, number 34. Big time play by Alec Bates, the junior, standing 5'8", 170 pounds. We've called his name a couple of times tonight, and that right there was a big time sack. Overpowered the offensive lineman in Wheeler's face, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 17. I believe we will conclude our 3rd quarter. Your score, the Osage Indians lead the Moberly Spartans by a score of 7-0 after 3 quarters of play. We're going to have the 4th quarter live for you right here on the Lake TV network after this.
Your vehicle, it's part of who you are. It's your partner in weekday traffic and your passport to weekend fun. It's your sometimes office and your all-the-time concert hall. For all your vehicle is to you, isn't it time you did something for it too? Introducing the Quick Car Monthly Unlimited Wash Club. For only $20 a month, wash your car as often as you want. Enjoy significant savings and never worry if it's going to rain or not. Join the Wash Club today. Quick Car, quick, easy, and professional every time.
Back here on Lake TV, and it's the Nick Riley Show. Had a big time 85-yard kickoff return for a touchdown, and then a big fumble recovery, both on special teams. So far it's been the special teams unit that are making the most noise, but it's Osage offense now that's kind of turning some heads. They're driving the ball well. They've got it at the 46-yard line. Actually, now the 40-yard line. They're going to have first down and 10. Or third down, I guess, and long, actually. Off the drive, got a little confused in between quarters. But, yeah, it'll be third down and 16 now as we start this fourth quarter of play, and this will be a great time for Moberly to get a stop and get the ball back, because if you keep prolonging this Osage lead, eventually they're going to get either a takeaway on defense or they're going to punch it in themselves and put this game out of reach. So this is a third and 16 that Moberly can't afford to give up any kind of first down or big play. You got 3 wide receivers, all 3 top of your screen. Wheeler out of the shotgun. Wheeler flush, his arm is hit. That's going to go forward, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. Very fortunate that wasn't a fumble. That could have been the empty hand rule. So, 4th and 16, nice job by Bates. Just had the quarterback sack. He is once again the one in the backfield applying some very solid pressure, forcing Wheeler to get rid of that early in the errant pass. That brings up 4th and 16 as we start this fourth quarter. And Boulware, 2 interceptions in this game already. He's back, and don't forget, though, on that last punt, he did fumble the ball, trying to recover a ball he had no business. Here's Edwards now, incredible kick. Boulware takes it in, he fumbles another one, and it's loose but falls on it. Luckily, that's number 7. Tell you what, that is just nearly one of the most dangerous things is John Hyman falls on it for California. That's the 2nd consecutive punt that big-time playmaker Ryan Boulware unable to corral the football. Not used to seeing that young man make plays like that, but that's 2 in a row now.
Yeah, Boulware's out there really trying to make something happen for his team. He can sense it. He knows that something big is going to need to happen. He hasn't gotten many touches on offense, so I think he's trying to make up for it by doing a little something special on special teams.
So first down and 10, 11:44 left. High snap, nice job by Davidson to corral it, and he's able to get back to the initial line of scrimmage. So it goes for no gain on the quarterback keeper. Dylan Riley in with the stop. So 2nd down and 10 now for Moberly. Tell you what, that was a bad snap. That could have been disastrous inside your own 10-yard line. Nice job by Davidson to pull it down one-handed. So 2nd down and 10 now. Davidson out of the shotgun. He steps back in the pocket. He looks to his left. Now throws and in and out of the hands. He was looking for a playmaker on the play. That's number 7. Once again, Hyman looking to haul that one in.
C.J. Myers on the coverage. Brings up a third down and 10.
3rd down and 10 now for Moberly. Davidson with the snap, looks to his right. Now flushed out of the pocket, throws across his body, and that's in and out of the hands. Nice job by Russell Williams, rather. He had a sure interception in and out of his hands, so Williams with the breakup. With 10:55 left, Osage should get the ball with seemingly excellent field position here in the fourth quarter of play.
Yeah, Davidson was just trying to make something happen there for his offense. I mean, I think he saw the defenders out there. He was just trying to get his receiver to go up and make a play for him. He's unable to come down with the football, and now the Moberly's set to punt.
Brandon Williams and Brendan Pierce and Russell Williams back to return. Short kick, takes another Moberly bounce inside 45, now approaching midfield. Stops shy at the 49-yard line, so Osage will have the ball 1st and 10 inside Spartan territory to start this drive. Here's your situation, folks. No offense yet tonight, but all defense and special teams. It was 0-0 at the break, and the first play of the second half was a kickoff return by Nick Riley. He took it at his own 15-yard line all the way to pay dirt for 85 yards. That's been our only scoring. And then Nick Riley also with a fumble recovery on special teams earlier tonight. And on defense, Ryan Bulwer has 2 picks for the Spartans. Here's the give to Pierce. Now puts his head down, rumbles forward. He has about 1 yard on the first down, so that'll bring up 2nd down and 9.
Pick up a 1, we'll bring up a 2nd down and 9.
Now a new play coming in from the sideline. Wheeler resets, telling the offensive line where the play is. 10 minutes to go. The snap. Oh, ball's on the dirt, recovered by Moberly, and that was just a miscue from the start. Number 7 with the carry once again. It's Hyman, John Hyman, with the big defensive play. He is always around the football, and he falls on a big fumble recovery. So Moberly gets it at their own 48-yard line with incredible field position, and this may very well be the break that Coach McDowell's team was looking for.
Yeah, this game was, you could always tell this game was going to be susceptible to some kind of play like that, whether it was a special teams play, a big turnover right here. So let's see what the Moberly Spartans can do with the football.
Both teams start turning the ball over 3 times apiece tonight. The latter being Moberly coming up with the fumble recovery on the missed exchange. Now we got a timeout. Looks like Moberly may burn one and talk about it. So with 9:53 left in the ball game, you're watching exclusive coverage of Osage Indian football on Lake TV.
Follow this sign to a lakeside dining experience. It's the Lakeside Cafe, Ozark Yacht Club's secret to breakfast, brunch, and lunch on the lake. Come by car and sample our made-from-scratch omelets, pancakes, or French toast. Come by boat for a lunch of summer salads or your choice of a sub sandwich. Savor the day with your favorite drink out on our patio or deck. Ozark Yacht Club's Lakeside Cafe. Look for the OYC sign on Bagnell Dam Boulevard. Carry out and boatside delivery available.
Back here on Lake TV, where Moberly just gets a big fumble recovery. John Hyman, the big time play for the Spartans, the fumble recovery, and like I said, great field position. 1st and 10 from the 48. 9:53 is an eternity in high school football. And no offense, like we've touched on, been able to score, but that doesn't mean an offense won't push forward here. 7-0, I got a feeling we are going to be in for an exciting finish to this one.
I'd really like to see the Spartans get the ball to their playmaker, number 88, Bulwer.
And here's the give to Hyman. Now puts his head down. Nice carry across the 45 inside the 44 where he's taken down by a slew of Indian defenders. That's good for 8 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 2. Now here for the Moberly Spartans who are moving. .9:27 left. Second down and 2. Here's the give. Once again, it's to Hyman. He has 1st down yardage before being hit right there at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 now.
Good start to this drive by the Spartans.
Gain of 3. Be a 1st down and 10 for Moberly. At the Osage 42-yard line.
.853 remaining. Ball's at the 42-yard line. Fresh set of downs here for Coach Cody McDowell's team. It's his first season at the helm for the Moberly Spartans. They're off a 4-7 campaign a year ago. Davidson now throws the slant in and out of the hands. A nice job. Tell you what, Russell Williams did a nice job getting a hand in there and then just manhandling Ryan Bulwer to the turf as he deflected it and pulls it down. Nice job right there. They say Jason Edwards was the culprit on the nice defensive play, so that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 with 8:34 left in the ballgame. Tell you what, the Indian defenders doing a nice job in the secondary, and as have Moberly's defenders. You know, we've seen a couple of ticky-tack pass plays, but no big-time offensive plays through the air. And you can just credit both secondaries for that. They've been very disciplined. And I'll tell you what, Moberly has to burn their last time out trying to get one off the field late. That is a player, so we're going to be right back. You're watching exclusive coverage of Osage Indian football only on LakeTV.
You want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks, and we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock, we build the strongest docks on the lake.
Back here on LakeTV, and it's a big-time possession right now for Moberly, partner. 8:34 left in the ballgame. You find yourself down a score, and you are driving. Great field position after the takeaway, and this is do or die time.
Yeah, it's fourth quarter. We got 8.5 minutes left to go. Moberly, I don't want to say it's their last chance, but this is probably one of their best chances. They're in the Indian side of the field, so they're right here at the 43-yard line. This is their opportunity right here. Take advantage, 2nd and 10.
One name to keep in mind, Russell Williams in the secondary for the Indians. Look for him to make a big play. Here's the give on the outside, and nothing doing. Nice job by the Indians staying home. After the ball carrier, Johnson gets a couple of yards. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 9.
Pick up a one, brings up a 3rd down and 9.
This game, if you are having to leave the house, you need to catch the game. You can find it on FM Cool 102.7 with sports. But if you're going to stay here with us, we prefer you do. We're going to have the post-game show live after the ball game, and we do have a false start, and it's on Ryan Bolware, the big-time playmaker.
The ball start against the Spartans. 5-yard penalty remains 3rd down.
So the false start by the Spartans is going to be a 5-yard penalty, brings up 3rd down and 14, and here is a big, big play right here. Stay tuned following the game for the Polylift post-game show. Oh, and he is down in the arms of number 54, Matt Halsell, and that is the 4th Indian sack of the night. Big-time loss on the play. That's going to bring up a 4th down and 20. That's good for a 6-yard loss by the sack by Matt Halsell, and that is a big-time play on a big-time stage. So 4th down and 20 now. Quarterback Davidson stays in, solid punt. That goes inside the 20, continues to roll. An excellent punt right there down to the 13-yard line where the Indians will have it with 6:43 left. So that's good for a 39-yard punt, and an excellent job pinning the Indians back inside their 15. But if you're Coach Chad McDowell's team, you have no timeouts, you're down a score, and you don't have the football, and there's just 6:43 left in this ball game. Yeah, maybe a few stunts, maybe something defensively to try to shake it up and get the ball back.
Official timeout.
So we owe you a commercial break, but don't go anywhere. You're watching exclusive coverage of Osage Indian football right here on LakeTV.
Polylift boat lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a Polylift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
2015 season.
Back here on LakeTV, and it's the Osage Indians up 7-0 over the Moberly Spartans with 6:43 left in this ball game. But we are far from finished as Moberly's defense has been solid. They're pitching a shutout. The only 7 points Osage has managed is on an 85-yard kickoff return out of the break by Nick Riley. So we'll see if the Indians can't get something going offensively. And, of course, the Indians' defense pitching the shutout on the other side. So solid night for both defenses. That doesn't mean that one's not acceptable to break here late in the ballgame. Kept on the ground here. Big-time carry, and that's a nice job on the play by Zach Wheeler, sophomore quarterback with the quarterback keeper. He has 11 yards and an Indian first down, so we'll move the chains. Clock stops while they do that, and that brings up another first down.
Yeah, that read option really coming into play there. The defense was fooled big time. Went with the running back, left Wheeler all alone to break out to the right-hand side, pick up a first down. Looks like he got ran out of bounds, though, to stop the clock.
I thought he was in play, clock, and it's only supposed to stop inside of 5 minutes, so clock should be moving here. This plays right into the hands of the Moberly Spartans. First down and 10 now at the 26-yard line. Wheeler under center. He gives it to Brandon Pierce, who cuts inside before being taken down on the play. Nice sound tackling right there in on the stop. That's Folks, who's been really good offensively with a pair of grabs on offense, and now Folks has to stop on defense. So second down and 6 now. Yeah, if you're Coach Johnson's team right here, you see they have no sense of urgency. They can get a couple first downs, keep the clock moving. They put themselves in very good position to win this ball game. Of course, 6 minutes in high school is forever, as the clock always stops on first downs and out of bounds. But so under center now, Wheeler. He pitches it out. He's got Pierce, who tries to stay in bounds. He bulldozes forward. That's actually Riley on the carry. Dylan Riley, the younger brother to Austin Riley, of course, the exciting quarterback that graduated a year ago. Riley has 18 yards, and that's good for an Indian first down. Give it right back to Riley, puts his head down, carries it forward. He has 4 yards. That's another good carry. I mean, Dylan Riley, that is, does a really nice job of moving north to south instead of east to west. That way, if the ball's in his hands, it's going to be a positive yardage situation. And right now, that's all you can ask of your ball carrier. Keep it going north and south, keep the clock moving, and just try to move the chains and put this one in the bag.
He really did a great job there. One defender was kind of right there in the backfield. Did a great job. Just kind of moved north and south, but just did a little bit of a slide step. Got right around him and picked up a good 4 yards for his offense.
Austin Magnuson doing the lead blocking at the fullback position right here for Riley, who gets it again. Nice block by Magnuson. He has about 4, maybe 5 yards. They're going to give him 3. That's going to bring up a third down and 2.
Dylan Riley on the carry. Right up number 73, Jonathan Chapman. Bring up a 3. He would bring up a third down and 2.
Third down and 2. 4:20 left in the ball game. And we have a timeout by Osage. So 4:21 on the clock. 7-0 Osage. Third down and 2 on the 44. We'll have that right after this on Lake TV.
It's a new look.
A new location.
But the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home.
And discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family-owned. Rick Ball Ford, Lincoln, and Sedalia.
Your vehicle, it's part of who you are. It's your partner in weekday traffic and your passport to weekend fun. It's your sometimes office and your all-the-time concert hall. For all your vehicle is to you, isn't it time you did something for it too? Introducing the Quick Car Monthly Unlimited Wash Club. For only $20 a month, wash your car as often as you want. Enjoy significant savings and never worry if it's going to rain or not. Join the Wash Club today. Quick Car, quick, easy, and professional every time.
And we are back on the Lake TV network. I'm William Holtz, joined by my ever so talented color commentator, Matt Wamser, on top of the press box here at Osage High School. And you see some crowd going crazy, cheerleaders getting it going down here. An exciting crowd as the Indians are just moments away from trying to win their first game of the 2015 season. Now it's 3rd down and 2. Here's the pitch outside. First down yardage and way more is Brandon Pierce inside the 35, down to about the 31-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. That's good for first down yardage for the Indians all the way down to the 31-yard line. Big time play, very nearly 20 yards in that carry, and that is first down. They give him 17 on the play, and nice job on 3rd down and 2 moving the sticks. This has really been a hard-fought battle by both sides, and Osage gets a big play from their tailback when they need it most, that being Brandon Pierce.
Yeah, that pitch play seems to be working really well for their running game.
Great blocking up front by the Indians' O-line as well, and then the seal block on the outside by the tight end. Now we've got a delay of game. It looks like they're going to call the Indians, and Coach Johnson's not going to be happy if that's what they get, because there should have been an offsides, and that's what they're telling him right there. If we can get the camera on him, you see Coach Johnson telling him, we should have had an offsides, so my quarterback resets. That's why you get the delay of game. And 5 yards in this situation may not seem like a big deal, but I'm telling you, 5 yards is an eternity when it's a one-score ball game this late. So Coach Johnson none too happy, and I think Osage has found themselves on the short end of a few calls tonight, but they are persevering. They find themselves up 7-0 with just 4:14 left. It's 1st and 15 now in the 4th quarter. Here's Wheeler now, the quick give. That's Riley, who makes the first man miss, but not the second. He has a few yards. They're going to give him 2. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 13 now as we are inside 4 minutes to play. Good looking shot of Dylan Riley. Also getting a look at C.J. Myers, the junior tight end, and then you see the rest of the offensive line. You see all the guys in there leading the way tonight. Jacob Mason, Chaz Kemp, Matt Halsell, just a slew of Indians up front. We have 3:35 left in the ball game. Here's the give to Riley, and he's met in the backfield and taken down. Nice looking play by number 24, Ben Hyman, the sophomore, sticks him, and that's a loss of 2. Takes it back to about 3rd down and 13 now. So a loss of 1 on the play. Hyman with the stop, of course, and that brings up 3rd and 13 now with 3:05 left in the ball game. Moberly has to get a stop.
Indians have done a great job on this drive. They started this one at about, I think it was at their own 13-yard line. Moved the ball downfield, picked up about 4 or 5 first downs along the way. Sitting right now, 2:52 left to go here in the game.
Nice job by Pierce to cut back inside. He's across the 25. That's Riley, actually. Good yardage, a nice seal block in the backfield. Austin Magnuson, he had the cut block, allowing Riley to stop on a dime, cutting back inside. And that's good for about 8 yards. We'll bring up 4th down and 4. And guess who's in the stop? Boulware, Ryan Boulware. So far, even with this big-time fumble, Ryan Boulware has been the player of the game for the Spartans. He's been all over the place. .243 left. Clock is stopped. 4th and 4. Wheeler under center. Quick pass, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Myers, in and out of his hands, and Moberly is not done yet. They're going to take over on downs. They're on 25-yard line. No timeouts. 2:39 left on the clock. Don't go anywhere. We're going to remain right here at the field. It's been an exciting night of high school football, and we are not done yet. Moberly gets the stop when they needed the most, much to the approval of head coach Cody McDowell, and he's got to love what he sees right there from the defense, Matt.
Yeah.
Out of the shotgun is Davidson. Looking to his left, he steps up, looking deep, and that's a good battle on the outside. Nice coverage by Brandon Pierce on the play. Good coverage, no chance at a completion there. Pierce had a better shot at that one, and that's just excellent coverage by Brandon Pierce in the secondary for the Osage Indians.
The way this game's been going, I don't think Coach is going to be too worried about his defense being on the field right now. They've done a great job all game. Look for him to try and finish it off here and get the victory for the Indians.
Yeah, actually, as a matter of fact, the defense has scored as many points as the offense tonight. There's a good ball just out of the reach. Looking for his target, had him wide open. That's Cooper, the wide receiver. And I'll tell you what, he put his hands on his helmet, Matt, right after the play. That kind of body language indicates one of two things. Either he made a wrong cut or the pass just wasn't there, because you saw Cooper was frustrated. Big potential on that play. He was wide open, and he had at least 15 yards on the catch. No telling how many yards he gets after the catch. 3rd and 10 now. 2:28 left in the ball game. Out of the shotguns, Davidson. He takes the snap now, looks to his left, now to his right. He's flushed. Riley with the quarterback sack. Dylan Riley with the 6th quarterback sack for the Indians on the night, and Dylan Riley has had a big-time night for the Indians. That goes for a loss of 4 yards, and Moberly's backed up to a 4th and 14, and they've got no option but to go for it.
Right, 2 minutes left to go here in the football game.
No timeouts. Coach McDowell can't look at a play here, can't call a timeout, just has to call it in and hope his quarterback can relay it to the players. 4th and 13 now, Davidson. This is the ball game. Under pressure, taking down the quarterback sack. The Indians send the blitz, and it's Austin Magnuson with the 7th quarterback sack on the night for the Indians. Nail, meet, coffin. 1:50 left in excellent field position for the Indians. I don't know if we can find a fat lady, but if we can, she better be singing, because this one is all but over here in Osage Beach as the Indians take over at their own 14-yard line.
While we've got a second, we'd like to thank a couple of our sponsors that make these live football broadcasts possible. Burger Smokehouse, Rick Ball Auto Mall, Polylift, JJ Twigs, Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge, Surdyke Yamaha.
So we'll get back to our sponsors, but Osage still has some business to take care of here. First down, the pitch out to Pierce. He's got some good yardage across the 10, stays in bounds. Nice job inside the 5, and that's a very good run. And the importance of staying in bounds right there is you keep the clock moving. Even if you score on the next play, it's less time you leave Moberly to work with, and that's a big-time heads-up play by tailback Brandon Pierce. 1:25 left in the ball game. Fresh set of guys come in from the sideline. Also like to thank our friends Ozark Barge and Dock, the Funky Buffalo, Quick Car, Yacht Club Power Sports, and Ozark Yacht Club and Osage Beach. We thank them for their contributions, allowing us to bring this broadcast to you. So at this point in time, it's just going to be a knee. No, Riley's going to keep it inside, and I think he's got close to a first down. That's all the Indians need, because if they can get a first down inside the 5, they'll be able to knee the ball, because no timeouts in the arsenal here for head coach Cody McDowell of the Spartans. And it looks as if the Indians, they get a first down. That's your ball game. The Osage Indians send the Moberly Spartans home with an 0-2 record. The Indians even their record at 1-1. And next week they'll be home. No, they'll be on the road at Warsaw to take on the Wildcats. That should be a good one for Coach Johnson's squad to even their record at 1-1. And we're going to try to have Coach Johnson in the post-game show, brought to you by Polylift. Here's Riley keeping the legs moving. He's across the 2, inside the 1, and it's a touchdown. Dylan Riley caps it off, and once again, if the coffin wasn't nailed shut, it certainly is now. The Osage Indians lead by a score of 13-0. And for you Chiefs football fans watching, this ought to get you in the mood for some Arrowhead madness as you hear the chop. It's Indian football on Osage Beach, and the Indians send their fans home happy. The extra point attempt is up, and it is way good. That's Jason Edwards, the junior. And the Osage Indians lead by a score of 14-0. We'll be right back on the Lake TV network after this.
Things are looking up at Yacht Club Power Sports, and there's never been a better time to enjoy the water. Right now, when you buy a new Sea-Doo from Yacht Club Power Sports, you'll get a 3-year warranty plus 2 years of YCP care maintenance from our Platinum Certified service team. Looking to take it off-road? Yacht Club Power Sports has your ticket to ride. Get a 2-year warranty and 2 years of YCP care maintenance on any new Can-Am ATV or side-by-side. Check out our online showroom at ycpowersports.com. Yacht Club Power Sports, where the fun begins and never ends.
And we're back here on the Lake TV Network. I'm William Holtz, joined by Matt Wamser. And this one's over, folks. The Osage Indians are up 14-0, 25 seconds left in the ball game. And it was a slow start as it was 0-0 at the break. But it was big special teams play as Nick Riley out of the break takes a kickoff return, 85 yards to the house. Osage would never look back. They add the Dylan Riley 2-yard touchdown run just moments ago, and that's where we find ourselves at 14-0. Here's Edwards with the kickoff. That corrals off a couple of Moberly guys and then is taken down at the 30-yard line with 21 seconds. Don't go anywhere following this one, folks. We've got the Polylift postgame wrap-up show right here from the field. We'll have head coach Devin Johnson, and we'll have player of the game, Nick Riley. He's going to join us here on the Polylift postgame show from the field. We're going to have that right after this one on the Lake TV Network. We are certainly glad you decided to join us, and we're going to send you home victorious. This is 2-0 for Lake TV teams. Camdenton wins their opener 35-12 over Hillcrest, and now Osage just moments away from sending Moberly home a loser. So Davidson rolls out of the pocket, throws into the flat, in and out of the intended tight end's hands. He was looking for number 82 on the play. And that was Stoddard, Gavin Stoddard, the junior wide receiver, 5'10", 175 pounds, and able to haul that one in. C.J. Myers with the coverage for the Indians. Good coverage at that, right on the tail of Goddard, and 2nd and 10 now. I'd like to thank our incredible crew here at Lake TV. On camera from the field, the great Ricky Smith. On top of the press box, the one battling sickness with mono, but toughing the elements, Emily Ruffy, doing a great job bringing you excellent views from top of the booth. Of course, we have our executive producer in the booth, Andrew Evans. Assistance provided by Nate Dog McKinney in the booth. Our creative services, our producer and director, Bob Spicer. And then on behalf of Matt Wamser, our color commentator, I'm William Holtz. It's been a pleasure to bring you this. And once again, excellent job by the Lake TV staff. Great job, crew, bringing an excellent action, even with the technical difficulties early on. Can't say enough about the dedication that these guys have put together, especially, I'll tell you what, Andrew Evans does a great job. He got out early this week meeting with the tech people, and he had great help from Nathan McKinney. Those guys do the dirty work, and they make these broadcasts happen on the Lake TV Network. So 3rd and 2 now, 10 seconds remaining. We do have some laundry on the field. Also like to thank our friends Matt Ford with Keller Williams Realty from Camdenton, their offices in Camdenton, of course, their headquarters here in Osage Beach. And then our friend Sean Cooper with Accelerate Magazine, bringing you excellent print content here at the Lake area, your exclusive health, wellness, nutrition, and sports magazine for the Lake of the Ozarks area. Once again, that's our buddy Sean Cooper at Accelerate Magazine. The give inside, and the look at these guys. Magnuson in on the stop. Also, Landon Vossman, first time we call his name. Beautiful tackle. He's had a slew of tackles. So the Osage Indians win by a score of 14-0 over the Moberly Spartans to improve their record to 1-1. We're going to have about a short 4 to 5 minute break. We'll be right back with the Polylift post-game show from the field. We'll have Coach Devin Johnson, player of the game, Nick Riley. Don't go anywhere. We'll have that right here on the Lake TV Network after this.
This Lake TV Sports Game of the Week is brought to you by Burger Smokehouse in California, Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia, Polylift Boat Lifts in Sunrise Beach, J.J. Twigs in Osage Beach and Lake Ozark, Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Loring, Cerdite Yamaha in Osage Beach, Ozark Barge and Dock in Grabway Mills, The Funky Buffalo in Camdenton, Quick Car Wash Detail Lube in Osage Beach, Yacht Club Power Sports in Osage Beach, and Ozark Yacht Club in Lake Ozark.
Welcome to Burger's Smokehouse. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Burger's Smokehouse invites everyone to come and visit our unique visitor center. See all the amazing museum-quality displays highlighting the seasons of the Ozarks and learn about meat curing and the history of Burger's Smokehouse. Peruse our factory country store where we offer the largest selection of cured and smoked meats found anywhere. While you're here, grab a smoked meat sandwich and enjoy our video tour in the Good Old Days Theater to see how we produce our famous products. Our four-generation family business has combined time-tested curing traditions with modern meat processing innovations to become the largest specialty cured and smoked meat processor in the nation. Burger's Smokehouse is nestled deep in the rolling Ozark Hills near California, Missouri, just 20 miles north of Eldon on Highway 87. We're just a short drive from anywhere in the lake area. Just follow the road signs to Burger's Smokehouse. You can find our products in grocery stores throughout the lake area. Visit our website at smokehouse.com. Burger's Smokehouse, your trusted provider of cured and smoked meat since 1950.
Chances are Restaurant and Lounge in Lori is a hometown favorite and has been since 1989. With generous portions, favorable pricing, and a familiar staff that treats you like family, going to Chances Are is a no-brainer. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Come in on the weekends for the prime rib and all-you-can-eat shrimp. And on Saturday night, year-round, they feature live music with some of the area's hottest bands. And if you stay out too late on the weekend and need that late breakfast fix the next morning, come enjoy our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet until noon on Saturdays and 1 on Sundays. Off Highway 5 in Lori, come find out what makes us so special and...
If you're here once,
chances are you'll be back! Mention this Chances Are commercial on LakeTV and receive $2 off the appetizer of your choice.
JJ Twix, Pizza and Pub.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizzas, our fall off the bone ribs, combo platter, and our lunch buffet until 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, games, antler chandeliers, and it's truly the place where friends and family meet for good times and great food. For a taste of lake nightlife, step into Risky's, relax, meet new friends, and take advantage of happy hour with 2-for-1 drinks from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Don't forget our live music Thursday starting at 6 or karaoke Friday and Saturdays. Try JJ Twigs at Deerberg's in Osage Beach. Place your order at our express kitchen for fast carryout or patio dining, or enjoy full table service. Enjoy a cold drink upstairs at our Lakeview Terrace with a breathtaking view of Lake of the Ozarks. JJ Twigs for family fun, late nightlife, and a fantastic view of Lake of the Ozarks.
Your vehicle, it's part of who you are. It's your partner in weekday traffic and your passport to weekend fun. It's your sometimes office and your all-the-time concert hall. For all your vehicle is to you, isn't it time you did something for it too? Introducing the Quick Car Monthly Unlimited Wash Club. For only $20 a month, wash your car as often as you want. Enjoy significant savings and never worry if it's going to rain or not. Join the Wash Club today. Quick Car. Quick, easy, and professional every time.
Follow this sign to a lakeside dining experience. It's the Lakeside Cafe, Ozark Yacht Club's secret to breakfast, brunch, and lunch on the lake. Come by car and sample our made-from-scratch omelets, pancakes, or French toast. Come by boat for a lunch of summer salads or your choice of a sub sandwich. Savor the day with your favorite drink out on our patio or deck. Ozark Yacht Club's Lakeside Cafe. Look for the OYC sign on Bagnell Dam Boulevard. Carry out and boatside delivery available.
You want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks, and we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock, we build the strongest docks on the lake.
Polylift boat lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a poly lift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build poly lifts.
This is the post-game show brought to you by Polylift Boat Lifts in Sunrise Beach. Here's Will and Matt.
Lake TV back here, our Poly Live post-game show. We're here with player of the game, Nick Riley. What a ball game you had tonight, Nick. What's going on, man? What are you feeling?
Just excited. We played great, played as a team tonight. Our word of the week was unity, and I feel like we came together and we had a ton of unity tonight. Came out, we didn't score first half, came out, we worked as a team and just ended up being as we win 14-0 shutout. And I don't know, it's just, I'm psyched. I can't believe that I get this opportunity to play on a varsity team as a sophomore. Just unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, you have big shoes to fill, obviously. Your cousin Austin had a big year, the Riley name, Dylan, your other cousin, his younger brother. You guys are expected to do big things, and you did that tonight, man. 85-yard kickoff return out of the gate, out of the second half to get things started. What was going through your mind on that play? Take us through. I came out, and Coach was telling me that I need to get ready, and I get back there, and I get it, and I turn the corner, and my blocks were amazing. People just unbelievable hooking up, and it just opened up, and I ran in. Somebody hit me at the 1-yard line, but I managed to get in. Yeah, and a couple of nice plays you made, to cut back at midfield and cut back across the field. And it was an impressive thing. We got technical difficulties. We're trying to figure it out here at Lake TV. I'm William Holtz, joined by our player of the game, Nick Riley. Nick, probably the weirdest interview you've ever been part of. This is a moving interview. We're excited to have this for you on Lake TV. Just waiting to hear our sound level is good. Just trying to bring you high quality here on the Lake TV network, Nick. And then the second big play. Obviously the scoring play to get things started was huge. How about the fumble recovery on the punt? I mean, I just went down the field, and I wasn't expecting him to try to get it or anything. He grabbed it and it popped up in the air, and me and the guy were fighting for it, and I just came down with it. The ref said I had the ball, and then I got up and went crazy. Yeah, a big night for you guys. You get to win 14-0, turn things around after the slow start, not being able to win the opener. What's it mean to have this kind of game in your first home opener, as a starter? It's unbelievable. I couldn't think of any better way to have a game. It's just, I don't know, thoughts run through my mind. Unbelievable. I just words can't describe how I feel right now. Well, Nick, it was a heck of a game. We're certainly very proud of you. Congratulations on the W, and go get them next week. Thank you. Of course, that's player of the game, Nick Riley, joining me. I'm William Holtz. This is your Poly Live post-game wrap-up show. We'll be right back to conclude this after this.
JJ Twigs, Pizza and Pub.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizzas, our fall off the bone ribs, combo platter, and our lunch buffet until 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, games, antler chandeliers, and it's truly the place where friends and family meet for good times and great food. For a taste of lake nightlife, step into Risky's, relax, meet new friends, and take advantage of happy hour with 2-for-1 drinks from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Don't forget our live music Thursday starting at 6 or karaoke Friday and Saturdays. Try JJ Twigs at Deerbergs in Osage Beach. Place your order at our express kitchen for fast carryout or patio dining, or enjoy full table service. Enjoy a cold drink upstairs at our Lakeview Terrace with a breathtaking view of Lake of the Ozarks. JJ Twigs for family fun, late nightlife, and a fantastic view of Lake of the Ozarks.
Your vehicle, it's part of who you are. It's your partner in weekday traffic and your passport to weekend fun. It's your sometimes office and your all-the-time concert hall. For all your vehicle is to you, isn't it time you did something for it too? Introducing the Quick Car Monthly Unlimited Wash Club. For only $20 a month, wash your car as often as you want. Enjoy significant savings and never worry if it's going to rain or not. Join the Wash Club today. Quick Car. Quick, easy, and professional every time.
Follow this sign to a lakeside dining experience. It's the Lakeside Cafe, Ozark Yacht Club's secret to breakfast, brunch, and lunch on the lake. Come by car and sample our made-from-scratch omelets, pancakes, or French toast. Come by boat for a lunch of summer salads or your choice of a sub sandwich. Savor the day with your favorite drink out on our patio or deck. Ozark Yacht Club's Lakeside Cafe. Look for the OYC sign on Bagnell Dam Boulevard. Carry out and boatside delivery available.
You want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks. and we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock. We build the strongest docks on the lake.
Polylift Boat Lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a polylift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build polylifts.
This is the post-game show brought to you by Polylift Boat Lifts in Sunrise Beach. Here's Will and Matt.
And we're back on the Polylift postgame show here in Osage Beach, where the Indians even the record at 1, and I'm joined by head coach Devin Johnson. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Very hard-fought game on both sides of the ball. I mean, it was you can't lack effort. Our kids played hard. Their kids played hard, but it's good to even out that record and get the first one at home.
Hey, you guys looked really comfortably defensively. I mean, assignment football. You guys sealed the gaps and stayed home and really controlled the point of attack where you guys were very undersized. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, sure, and we know we're going to be undersized. We will be versus about everybody we play. But we have to use our speed and athleticism, and that's what we have schemed to do. And I got to give credit to Coach Daines, our defensive coordinator. He does a great job of getting our guys in the right position, but obviously it's the players who execute. So our players worked hard, and you can tell that, especially defensively, after last week giving up a few big plays, if you take those plays away, they have a great defensive effort last week. So our focus was to make sure to eliminate the big plays and make them snap the ball again. And tonight, you saw that in our guys, that they were keeping guys in front of them, but they were rallying and really swarming to the football and using their speed to their advantage.
Yeah, you guys looked really comfortable defensively, but also on special teams. You guys did a really good job keeping the ball away from Boulware minus the 1 punt, and you guys really controlled field position and obviously the couple of big plays. Touch on special teams tonight, Coach.
Well, even early in the game, we weren't able to get a score, even though we had the field position like you talked about. They fumbled that first opening kickoff, and we held them. We didn't get in, but then we held them to a 3 and out, and we got the ball back again, and still we couldn't get one in. And it felt like all first half we were just right there knocking on the door. We were kind of hurting ourselves offensively, but special teams is a huge part of the game. It's something that we've emphasized since June. So we spend a lot of time on it. We work about an hour each practice on special teams, and we have a lot of good athletes that might not see a ton of offensive defense. And Nick Riley's a great example of that tonight. That he goes through and he's ready for what his role is on special teams, and he puts on a big score. I mean, that was the only score we needed. So our kids understand that special teams is a huge part of the game, and it's something that they take as a badge, really.
And one thing I noticed about your guys, and it had been an easy team to find yourself in a hole against with, bad tackling, and you guys sound tackling tonight. You just didn't see a lot of second chances for ball carriers. Talk about the tackling of your defense.
Well, that's something that we do every single day. Monday through Thursday, we're going to tackle, and we teach very fundamentals when we're tackling. We hardly ever go to the ground because we feel like you really don't need to if you're going to form and fit up the right way. So you see our guys getting their heads in front, running their feet, not stopping on contact, and that's a big part of tackling. And also, you know what, we got guys that are strong, that play low, play with good leverage, and we squat for a reason. So our guys know how to use their strength, and it's something that we really key on defensively is if we can get to the ball, then we're going to make sure that we have guys rallying as well. Another part of tackling is you got to have 2 or 3 people sometimes. I mean, they have some good players that run with the ball, and one might not be enough. So if we can get arms on guys, we know that other people will be there.
Coach, you get an awesome opportunity. Obviously, enjoy tonight's win. Get a chance next week to travel to Warsaw and play the Wildcats. What are you thinking about Warsaw at this point in time?
Well, we haven't seen much of him yet, but I know Coach Thomas. I've known him for a long time since I first started coaching, and he's a great guy. And he's going to be a run-first, physical offense, and he's going to have a four-man front where he's going to stop the run on defense. So he's kind of that old-school mentality where he's going to control the clock, and he's going to try to beat you at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be another one of those games where we have to grind it out up front, the first 3 weeks. And luckily for us, we have a pretty tough non-conference schedule because when we get in a conference, there's not an easy week. And even though, Warsaw's been down or struggled, I guess I should say, the last few years, they're on the rise. Coach Thomas is a great coach. I have a ton of respect for him, and I know they're going to be really, really good over the next few years.
Not to, downplay this win, but, you're obviously probably already looking towards that. Go home, enjoy this one, my man. I certainly appreciate you taking the time to join us. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Head coach Devin Johnson joining LakeTV Sports Crew here in Osage Beach. We'll be right back to wrap up the Polylift postgame show after this.
This LakeTV Sports Game of the Week is brought to you by Burger Smokehouse in California. Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia. Polylift Boat Lifts in Sunrise Beach. JJ Twigs in Osage Beach and Lake Ozarks. Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie. Serdike Yamaha in Osage Beach. Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. The Funky Buffalo in Camdenton. Quick Car Wash Detail Lube in Osage Beach. Yacht Club Power Sports in Osage Beach. And Ozark Yacht Club in Lake Ozark.
Back here on Lake TV Sports, this is your Polylift post-game wrap-up show from Osage Beach, where the Indians bounced back after the opening loss to Fulton, beating Moberly by a score of 14-0. It was a game all about defense, and the Indians' defense able to pitch the shutout tonight. They get the special teams touchdown on the 85-yard kickoff return, and they get the touchdown run by Dylan Riley to close things out, winning by a score of 14-0. These Indians will be right back in action next Friday as they travel to Warsaw. You heard Coach Johnson and I talking about it a moment ago, but it's a good night to be an Osage Indian. After the opening loss, you get the bounce-back win. You get a good chance to play an inferior Warsaw team a week from now. You heard Coach Johnson talking about it, so it should be an exciting week of practice for the Osage Indians. Once again, it's 14-0 Osage on Friday night game of the week here on Lake TV. On behalf of Lake TV Sports, I'm William Holtz. We thank you for watching.
This Lake TV Sports Game of the Week has been brought to you by Burger Smokehouse in California. Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia. Polylift Boat Lifts in Sunrise Beach. JJ Twigs in Osage Beach and Lake Ozark. Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie. Serdike Yamaha in Osage Beach. Ozark Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. The Funky Buffalo in Camdenton. Quick Car Wash Detail Lube in Osage Beach. Yacht Club Power Sports in Osage Beach. And Ozark Yacht Club in Lake Ozark.
Polylift Boat Lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a poly lift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build poly lifts.
Welcome to Burger Smokehouse. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Burger Smokehouse invites everyone to come and visit our unique visitor center. See all the amazing museum quality displays highlighting the seasons of the Ozarks and learn about meat curing and the history of Burger Smokehouse. Peruse our factory country store where we offer the largest selection of cured and smoked meats found anywhere. While you're here, grab a smoked meat sandwich and enjoy our video tour in the Good Old Days Theater to see how we produce our famous products. Our 4-generation family business has combined time-tested curing traditions with modern meat processing innovations to become the largest specialty cured and smoked meat processor in the nation. Burger Smokehouse is nestled deep in the rolling Ozark Hills near California, Missouri, just 20 miles north of Eldon on Highway 87. We're just a short drive from anywhere in the lake area. Just follow the road signs to Burger Smokehouse. You can find our products in grocery stores throughout the lake area. Visit our website at smokehouse.com. Burger Smokehouse, your trusted provider of cured and smoked meat since 1952.
Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie is a hometown favorite and has been since 1989. With generous portions, favorable pricing, and a familiar staff that treats you like family, going to Chances Are is a no-brainer. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Come in on the weekends for the prime rib and all-you-can-eat shrimp. And on Saturday night, year-round, they feature live music with some of the area's hottest bands. And if you stay out too late on the weekend and need that late breakfast fix the next morning, come enjoy our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet until noon on Saturdays and 1 on Sundays. Off Highway 5 in Laurie, come find out what makes us so special and...
If you're here once,
Chances are you'll be back!
Mention this Chances Are commercial on Lake TV and receive $2 off the appetizer of your choice.
Do you love Camdenton Laker football? Well, so does the Funky Buffalo, and that's why they're extending their hours following every Camdenton Lakers home game this football season to throw an official Camdenton Laker post-game party. Join them for food, games, and more starting this Friday following the Hillcrest at Camdenton game.
JJ Twigs, Pizza and Pub.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizzas, our fall off the bone ribs, combo platter, and our lunch buffet until 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, games, antler chandeliers, and it's truly the place where friends and family meet for good times and great food. For a taste of lake nightlife, step into Risky's, relax, meet new friends, and take advantage of happy hour with 2-for-1 drinks from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Don't forget our live music Thursday starting at 6 or karaoke Friday and Saturdays. Try JJ Twigs at Deerberg's in Osage Beach. Place your order at our express kitchen for fast carryout or patio dining, or enjoy full table service. Enjoy a cold drink upstairs at our Lakeview Terrace with a breathtaking view of Lake of the Ozarks. JJ Twigs for family fun, late nightlife, and a fantastic view of Lake of the Ozarks.
Your vehicle, it's part of who you are. It's your partner in weekday traffic and your passport to weekend fun. It's your sometimes office and your all-the-time concert hall. For all your vehicle is to you, isn't it time you did something for it too? Introducing the Quick Car Monthly Unlimited Wash Club. For only $20 a month, wash your car as often as you want. Enjoy significant savings and never worry if it's going to rain or not. Join the Wash Club today. Quick Car, quick, easy, and professional every time.
Follow this sign to a lakeside dining experience. It's the Lakeside Cafe, Ozark Yacht Club's secret to breakfast, brunch, and lunch on the lake. Come by car and sample our made-from-scratch omelets, pancakes, or French toast. Come by boat for a lunch of summer salads or your choice of a sub sandwich. Savor the day with your favorite drink out on our patio or deck. Ozark Yacht Club's Lakeside Cafe. Look for the OYC sign on Bagnell Dam Boulevard. Carry out and boatside delivery available.
You want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks, and we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock. We build the strongest docks on the lake.
It's a new look,
a new location,
but the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home
and discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family-owned, Rick Ball Ford, Lincoln, and Sedalia.
Things are looking up at Yacht Club Power Sports, and there's never been a better time to enjoy the water. Right now, when you buy a new Sea-Doo from Yacht Club Power Sports, you'll get a 3-year warranty plus 2 years of YCP care maintenance from our Platinum Certified service team. Looking to take it off-road? Yacht Club Power Sports has your ticket to ride. Get a 2-year warranty and 2 years of YCP care maintenance on any new Can-Am ATV or side-by-side. Check out our online showroom at ycpowersports.com. Yacht Club Power Sports, where the fun begins and never ends.